Welcome to this JV game between your home team on the scoreboard, your Carrington Cardinals, and your visitors on the scoreboard, your Mayport CG Patriots. We will quickly start with the starting lineups. For the Patriots, they will start a junior, number 3, Madeline Strand, a junior, number 10, Josie Mostad, a freshman, number 11, Lydia Ostley, a freshman, number 14, Avia Ringler, and an 8th grader, number 32, Briella Carlson. For your Carrington Cardinals, not much changes to the starting lineup. We will start with a freshman, number 20, Maya Nice, a sophomore, number 21, Cody Thiel, an 8th grader, number 23, Kari Coleman, a freshman, number 24, Brooklyn Knutson, and a junior, number 30, Sophie Spitzer. We will take a short 30-minute break, and when we come back, we will bring you the beginning of this JV game. I'm Benny Rappel, and we'll take a short break on the i3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break. For the beginning of this JV game, we will start with the tip-off. It's going to be Spitzer for Carrington, and she wins the tip. So Cardinals will start with the ball. It's Jordan Coleman at the three-point line. She kicks it to the corner. Back to Coleman. She drives, picks up a dribble, gets it off to Thompson. Now Nice. Resets the play. Thompson's got it outside the arc with 4 seconds to shoot. Now a deep shot's taken. And they're going to call it just a dead ball because of the shot clock went off, so it's going to be Patriots ball. Early turnover for the Cardinals. The press nearly works. Now the Patriots broke it. It's going the other way. Outside the arc, driving is Strand. Now Ostley. Now they throw it in to Mostad, who gets fouled on the ground. It'll be a foul against the Cardinals. Patriots lop the ball under the hoop. 7:01 to go in the first. Shots put up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals. That's Thompson. Maya Nice. Dribbling around defenders. Passes it to Coleman. Now Spitzer. They throw it into Coleman, who puts a nice shot off the glass, and it's up and in for Kari Coleman for the first 2 points of the game, and a nice early steal for the Cardinals. Gives the ball right back to Coleman for 2 more. 4-0 for Kari Coleman. And the press seems to be working out for Carrington, but now this one gets deflected out of bounds. It'll stay Patriots ball. Carrington continues to run the press. Now they get it in. It's Ostley. Driving in, kicks out. Now driving in is Carlson, who puts up a shot off the glass. It's no good. And a jump ball's called. It'll stay with the Patriots. First jump ball of the game goes to the Patriots. Now with 6:07 on the clock. A nice layup is put up and in by Mostad, the junior, for the Patriots. Now Coleman makes a deep pass to Thompson. Now in the corner is Nice, who puts up a corner three. It's no good. Rebounded by Coleman. And a pass gets through everybody and then goes up to Maya Nice, who puts up a shot off the glass, and that's no good, but she's fouled on the shot. 2 free throws coming for Nice. First free throws of the game. Foul was called against Strand. The first shot's no good. Nice's second shot goes up and in to make the new score, 5-2 in favor of Cardinals. Osley has it now for the Patriots. Now driving in is Ringler. Ringler's got outside the arc. She drives in, puts up a shot off the glass, rebounded by the Cardinals. Now taking it the other way is Nice. It's in the corner. Now Coleman's got it. They're swinging it all outside the arc. Coleman drives, kicks to Nice. Skip passes to the corner. Now they kick out, and a three is taken by Coleman, which goes off both sides of the rim, and no good. Rebounded by the Patriots. Osley to Carlson. Now back to Osley. She gets a screen, it's pick and roll, and her dribble gets stolen, but it's recovered by the Patriots. Now driving in and getting blocked was Carlson, but it rolled out of bounds, so it'll stay Patriots ball under the hoop with 4:32 to go in the first. And the inbounds pass goes to Osley, who puts up a shot, and it's rebounded by the Patriots and put back in for Ringler, the freshman, for the Patriots. 5-4 in favor of the Cardinals. With 4:17 to go in the first, Coleman picked up her dribble, needs to find somebody. Now she gets it out. Nice driving in, has a wide open layup for an easy 2 points, and it's 7-4. Carrington leads. Just under 4 minutes to go. It's Carlson who takes it across half court. Osley has it at the top of the key now. Tries to set up a pick and roll for her post, but the pass goes too far. It'll be a turnover. Van Ray checks in for the Cardinals. 3:45 remaining in the first of this JV game. Coleman gets it to Nice in the corner. Now kicking out. It's a three for Coleman. That's no good. Rebounded by Van Ray. Nearly a good save, but they're going to say her foot was touching the line, so it'll be a dead ball and a turnover for the Cardinals. Carrington running a press that has seemed to have really worked so far in this game. And it looks like it works again for an easy 2 points, but it's no good for Van Ray. Now she hits the ground with the ball in her hand, and a foul is called. Foul will go against Mostad. Check that, Osley. It'll stay Cardinals ball. Inbounds pass goes to Van Ray. Now they throw it into Spitzer in the lane. Her pass gets stolen and then rolls out of bounds. It'll go back to the Cardinals. So another chance for the Cardinals to get some points, some more points on the board here. Inbounds pass goes into Knudsen. Nice has it in the corner now. Throws it into her post. Takes a couple dribbles, kicks out. Now Nice drives in on her own. Kicks back out to Coleman. Knudsen has it in the corner. Skip passes it, Spitzer. Now top of the key is Van Ray. Now with a strong drive and layup that goes up and in is Jordan Coleman. 2 more points for the Cardinals. It's 9-4. And the inbounds pass for the Patriots gets deflected out of bounds. This press is really working for the Cardinals. Patriots have not really had the ball on their side of the court for very long. And we're almost at the end of the first period. So now another chance for the Patriots to get it in. And now a foul is called against the Cardinals. You can't reach over and try to go for the ball too much or you get called, and that's what happened this time for Van Ray. So another chance on the baseline for the Patriots. That one goes to Osley. Now she's being double guarded and a jump ball is called. It'll go to the Cardinals. Nice is back in. Now from the sideline, Nice gets it in. Holman outside the arc. Takes a couple dribbles, gets it to Nice. Nice, dribbles in, kicks out, Spitzer, Thompson, now Coleman. Nice, tries to drive in, loses the ball on the way, and it's a turnover. Patriots taking it the other way, that's Osley. And that's stolen by the Cardinals. It's Coleman, Jordan Coleman. Now Spitzer, put up a shot off the glass, that's no good. Rebounded by the Patriots. Strand tries to throw it into the lane, but it gets deflected out of bounds by Spitzer. Now the Patriots try to make a deep inbounds pass, but it goes right to Nice, and she goes the other way and gets a chance at three-point play. 2 points for sure for Nice. She gets fouled on her layup shot, so she's got a chance to make it a three-point play. Her free throw is up and in. It's 12-4 with 1:20 to go in the first. Strand trying to dribble around Nice, but Nice plays good defense. So now Osley at the top of the key being guarded by Coleman. Kicks out. Strand has it. 1:05 to go. And her shot off the glass goes up and in. 2 more points for the Patriots. It's 12-6 in favor of Carrington. Coleman dribbles around her defender, loses the ball on the way, and it gets last touched by the Cardinals. It'll be a turnover. .43 seconds remaining in the first period. 7 seconds is the difference on the shot clock. So Carrington will need to get one more possession, but now with a nice driving in shot is Strand, who does not get it to go in, and now rebounding and taking it the other way is Nice, and she does not get the layup up and in. But nice defense by the Cardinals, gives it right back. Now Nice takes a mid-range shot, that's no good, rebounded by Van Ray. Coleman, now Van Ray. Kari Coleman takes a three, that's no good, rebounded by Van Ray. Jump ball's called. 4 seconds remaining on the clock. Patriots will get a last shot chance here. Carrington is going to try to run a solid press. And it's broke by the Patriots. 1 second remaining. And no shot is taken. So at the end of the first period, your score, Carrington 12. Mayport CG is at 6. And we will take a short break in between periods. I'm Vinny Rappel, and we'll take a short break on the I3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break for the beginning of the second period in the JV game. Your score is still 12-6 in favor of the Cardinals. We start the second period with the Cardinals ball. It's Thiel. Now Spitzer. Being passed all outside the arc is the Cardinals. Jordan Coleman drives in, kicks out. It's Thiel, takes a three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Patriots. Nice save by Strand. And the dribble gets taken away by Coleman. And she gets an easy layup. 2 more points for the Cardinals. It's 14-6. Now it looks like Coleman slipped. She got right back up though. So now Strand drives in, being guarded by Thiel. She swings it to Ostley. And the shot's put up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Thiel, who takes it the other way, no one in front of her. And now she's fouled, 2 shots coming for Thiel. Shot is no good. Thiel will take her first couple of free throws of the game here. And the first one falls. It's 15-6 in favor of Carrington. Second shot now for Thiel. Goes up and in. So now with 6:54 in the first half remaining, Patriots have the ball. And a foul is called against the Cardinals. Foul goes against Thiel. That's her first. Team's first. And now the Patriots break the press, but then the dribble is just taken away by the Cardinals. And now going the other way. And now there's the slight collision, which ends up as a jump ball. So a jump ball makes it Patriots ball. They get it into Strand. Now Van Ray takes it away. And now with a wide open layup is Thiel. Timeout's called by Mayport. We'll take it as well with 6:24 to remain in the first half. Your score, 18-6 in favor of the Cardinals. I'm Benny Rappel, and we'll take a short break on the i3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break. With 6 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the second period. Patriots will have the ball on the sideline. They throw it into Strand, and it goes right through Strand's hands. And they're going to say that she was touching the line when she touched the ball, so it's going to be immediately a turnover. Cardinals ball. They get into Van Ray. Now they throw it into Wolski. Wolski loses it. It goes to the Patriots. Ostley being guarded by Thiel. Goes across half court. All the way in. Puts up a shot off the glass. That's no good. Rebounded by Wolski. And now a foul is called against the Patriots. It'll stay Cardinals ball. Thiel swings it to Van Ray. Van Ray to Wolski, and Wolski tries to put up a shot. It gets blocked. And now taking it the other way is Osley. Strand tries to dribble around her defender. Passes it to Ringler. And a jump ball's called. It'll be Patriots ball. Patriots try to throw in the inbounds pass, but it gets stolen. And now going the other way with it is Thiel. And she's got a wide open layup. 2 more points for the Cardinals. It's 20-6. Another slip and fall. Must be a slippery floor today. There's been a few of those. Now Ringler throws it into Strand. She puts up a shot off the backboard. That's no good. Gets her own rebound. Puts that up. That's no good. Rebounded by nobody. It rolls out of bounds. It'll stay Patriots ball. Last touch by the Cardinals. With 4:48 to go in the second. Patriots trying to throw in the ball. And a 5-second violation is called. It'll be a turnover. Patriots have just not been able to figure out how to beat Carrington's press. And that's been the difference in this game. Now Thiel drives around her teammate, gets it to Wolski. Now it's Knutson. Her pass gets stolen by the Patriots. Strand being guarded by Coleman. Now a corner 3. Corner 3 was thought about being taken, but instead pulled it down and tried to dribble, but it turned into a travel. So that'll cost the Patriots another possession. It'll be Cardinals ball with 4:20 to go in the second. Your score still 20-6 in favor of Carrington. Now it's Jordan Coleman. Passes it to her sister Kari. And Kari's pass goes to Knutson, but it goes right through her hands. It'll be a turnover. Now Strand for the Patriots, being guarded by Coleman. A shot goes up and is no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Going the other way is Thompson. She puts a shot up off the glass, and that's no good, but she's fouled on the shot. She goes to the free throw line. So 2 for Thompson coming. Her first 2 free throws of the game. Takes a couple dribbles, lines up a shot, takes it. It's off the backboard and in. New score, 21-6 in favor of the Cardinals. Second shot goes off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Jordan Coleman. But nope, they're going to call it a jump. So the jump ball gives it to the Patriots. They get it in. Now Osley has it. She drives through the Cardinal. Now being passed all outside the arc. And a travel was called. So back-to-back travels called against the Patriots. Cannot make a coach very happy with that. So it'll be the Cardinals ball with 3:28 to go in the second quarter. Subs check in for the Patriots. Thiel has it, passes it to Marcotte, who has checked in. Now Thompson takes a 3. That's misses everything, and it gets rebounded by the Patriots. Now the Patriots beat the press. Passing outside the arc. Now driving in, kicking out. Strand has it, being guarded by Coleman. Now on pick and roll for the Patriots. They throw it to the center, but it goes right off a face of the Patriots and is rebounded by the Cardinals. Now Thiel drives in, makes a nice pass to Thompson, who puts it off the glass and in for 2 more, making the new score 23-6 in favor of the Cardinals. 2:23 remaining in the first half. Osley passes it to Strand. Strand drives in, kicks out. Osley. Bounce passes it into Strand. And they call another travel. Another travel against the Patriots. Gives the ball to the Cardinals. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Jordan Coleman passes it to Wolski. Now Spitzer's got it. She takes her dribbles, picks it up, passes it to Jordan, who kicks out to Wolski. Nearly turns into a turnover, but Spitzer recovers it. Marcotte takes a 3, that's well short. Wolski tries to put it up and in, but it goes short. Rebounded by the Patriots, going the other way. That's Strand, who drives and has a wide open layup all the way home. 23-8 in favor of the Cardinals. It's Jordan Coleman. Puts up a shot off the glass, rebounded by Spitzer, because Spitzer, who blocked the pass from the Patriots, got it back and then got a foul called. So it'll be Cardinals ball.
How are you guys doing?
Inbounds pass goes to Wolski. I thought that was a clear foul, but nothing's called. Rebounded by Marcotte. And that turns into a jump ball. Now the inbounds pass goes to Strand. Strand drives all the way in, and a foul is called. .50 seconds remain in this first half. First shot's up for Strand, and that rolls around the rim, no good. Second free throw shot goes up and in. New score 23-9. 50.8 seconds remain. Cardinals, it's Jordan Coleman. Now in the corner, Spitzer. She drives in. Passes it to Knutson. Now Wolski puts up a shot, short. Rebounded by the Patriots. 30 seconds to go. Patriots can take the last shot here. And a wild shot off the side of the backboard goes to the Cardinals. And now Jordan Coleman puts up a shot off the glass, no good. And it's put back up and in by Marcotte. 9 seconds remain. Cardinals not running the press for the last possession. And a deep three's taken, which is an air ball. And that's how we'll end the first half. So after a solid first half for the Cardinals, your score is 25-9 in favor of Carrington. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll bring you the beginning of the second half of this JV game. I'm Vinny Rappel, and we'll take a short break on the I3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break for the second half of this JV game. Your current score is 25-9 in favor of Carrington. For the first half, Carrington really just had a really strong press that Mayport just hasn't been able to figure out how to beat, and that's really been the biggest difference of this game so far. Carrington has been definitely getting a little more rebounds. I'd say that that's also a big contributor to their lead. And now we will start the second half. It'll start with Carrington getting the possession. Maya Nice, the point guard, has the ball for the Cardinals. Being guarded by Ringler. Now in the corner is Nice. She drives in, kicks out to Coleman. Coleman drives in, spin move, kicks out to Nice. Now Coleman takes a corner three. That's good. A three for Coleman makes the new score 28-9 in favor of Carrington. And that ball nearly got taken by Carrington. It was deflected out of bounds. It'll be Patriots ball though. Patriots still just haven't found an answer to this press. Now Strand being guarded by Nice. They get it out to Strand. Now has shots taken by the Patriots, which is well short. Rebounded by both teams. It'll be a jump ball. Strand will be on the baseline and throw it in for the Patriots. They get it in to Strand. And now when the pass goes back to Strand, it was, I guess they're going to say she was out of bounds, so it'll be a turnover. So now the Patriots will try to run their own press. Maya Nice gives a nice ball fake and gets by. Now they break the press. Maya Nice to Thompson in the corner. That's no good. Rebounded by Coleman. She drives in, passes to Nice. Now Spitzer. And a travel's called. They're going to say she traveled on her way in on the drive, which is not a bad call. 6.5 minutes in the third remaining. This time, the Patriots are able to beat the press. Now Strand has it. She drives in, kicks out. Strand takes a three. That's off the rim. No good. Carlson passes it to Ringler. Ringler gets the ball taken right out of her hands by Kari Coleman, and now Kari goes the other way, and she gets blocked. Now Thompson passes it to Nice, who takes an open three at the top of the key. That's no good. Rebounded by the Patriots. Ball's still loose. Now it's taken back by the Cardinals, and a shot's put up, and she's fouled. Kari Coleman goes to the free throw line. So after a roll around for the ball, I guess, I don't know what I would exactly call it. It was touched by basically everybody on the court before someone actually grabbed it. And now it works out for Carrington. First free throw is made by Kari, 29-9 in favor of Carrington. And the second shot goes off the front of the rim, rebounded by the Patriots. Going the other way with numbers is the Patriots. And a block shot gets taken away by the Cardinals. Nice dribbles by two defenders. And now Nice puts up a shot off the backboard, and it's up and in. Off the glass, gets it in. Two more for the Cardinals. It's 31-9. Carlson pump fakes, drives in, passes it to Mostad. And now a three's taken. It's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Knudsen. Now Coleman taking it across half court. Being guarded by Carlson. Foul's called on the ground. It's going to go against Carlson. That's her first, team second. Carrington's ball on the baseline. Thiel will look to throw it in. And she gets a nice inbounds pass to Wolski. Now Knudsen. Thiel takes a deep three, and it's good. A three for Thiel makes a new score 34-9. A timeout's taken by the Cardinals. It's a 30. We'll take a short break on the I3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break with 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the third. Your score is 34-9 in favor of Carrington. We start after the break with the Patriots. And it starts off with a nice bucket for Osley, the freshman for the Patriots. It's 34-11. Patriots have really struggled in scoring this game. Now we'll see if they're able to stop Carrington or slow him down at least a little bit. And it's Van Ray for Cardinals. She drives in, puts up a shot off the glass. That's up and in. Another bucket for Van Ray makes it 36-11. 3:57 and counting on the clock. And that ball gets taken away. Now with nobody in front of her, it's Thiel. She gets the layup to go up and in. 38-11 in favor of Carrington. Carlson. And that pass gets stolen by the Cardinals, but they call a double dribble. Not a bad call. Van Ray just fumbled with the ball, and sometimes it just doesn't work out your way. So now Carlson will get the ball back for the Patriots. They got to be smarter with their passes here. And now a long shot goes off the glass and no good. And it was last touched before it rolled out of bounds by the Patriots, so it'll be Cardinals ball. Turnover for Mayport. Thiel catches the inbounds pass and gets it right back to Van Ray, who drives all the way across the court and loses the ball right before the hoop. And then it's recovered, and now a bucket for Spitzer because Wolski got on the ball and was able to kick it out to Spitzer. So two more, makes it 40-11 in favor of Carrington. And another stolen pass goes to the Cardinals, and that's 2 more points. It's Van Ray. Cardinals have just been all over the court today. And they have been able to, it just happened again for Van Ray. Another layup for Van Ray. Cardinals have been able to just dominate this game on defense. I wish I was keeping count of steals because there would be a lot. But with 2:32 to go, your score is 44-11. We will take a short break on the I3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break for the last 2.5 minutes of this third quarter. Your score is still 44-11 in favor of Carrington. And another steal for the Cardinals. It's Steele with another bucket.
I've already had mine. You see, there's a big piece missing. That was mine.
46-11 in favor of the Cardinals. Patriots have it. They throw it off the glass. It's no good. Rebounded by both teams. It's another jump. Another jump ball. This one will go to the Cardinals. 2 minutes left in the third. Coleman slowly takes it across the bird.
I shouldn't laugh, but I'm a since I know.
Now Thiel swings it to Thompson. Now a nice pump fake and drive by Van Ray, but it turns into a travel. So a nice move by Van Ray. Doesn't work out though because she ends up traveling. It'll give the ball to the Patriots.
Palmer boys at the back.
Patriots. It's Strand. Shot was put up, no good. Rebounded by. It was going to go to Thompson, but then Thompson traveled, so it'll stay with the Patriots.
Because that would have been a Brovino move to say, we don't need it. He's done that before. He hasn't been wrong either.
And now they get the inbounds pass up and in to Kaylee Zupon. So now the Cardinals drive in. It's Jordan Coleman. She makes a nice bounce pass to Thompson, who gets it to go up and in off the glass. It's 48-13. Minute left in the third.
So what we're going to do is as soon as this game is over, I'm starting our broadcast. Vinny's gonna
And a deep three is taken for Carlson. It's no good. She gets her own rebound. And now a three is blocked by Van Ray, and a foul is called against the Patriots.
we'll talk about earlier. And then we'll go into our proper.
Foul goes against Osley.
That's the point. And of course, get the ones.
Now Jordan Coleman tries to dribble around her defender. Spitzer. Now to Coleman. Back to Spitzer. Kari Coleman gets it out to Spitzer. Now Thompson takes a three. That's well short. Misses everything. Rebounded by Ringler. 14 seconds remain in the third. It's another steal for the Cardinals. With nobody in front of her, it's Coleman. And she gets fouled on her shot. Shot's no good for Jordan Coleman, but she's fouled on the shot. Foul goes against Ringler. Team's fourth. Her third. First shot goes off the rim, no good. And now it's Coleman who makes her second one. 5 seconds remain. And not enough time to get a shot off. So 49-13 is your score in favor of Carrington. We will take a short break, and when we come back, we will bring you the fourth quarter of this JV game. I'm Vinny Rappel, and we'll take a short break on the i3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break for the beginning of this fourth quarter. We start out right away with Strand, and she gets the ball taken away from her. It's the other way, going the other way, which is Van Ray. She kicks it out to Marcotte. Now Thompson takes a mid-range shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Ringler. Now Carlson puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Marcotte. She makes a nice pass to Coleman. Now she makes a nice pass, which is up and in for Van Ray. Now Strand. Dribbling around defenders. Gets the ball to Ringler. She puts up a mid-range shot. That's no good. And now Thompson gets stuck in a double coverage situation, and she loses the ball. It'll be a turnover. Patriots ball. 6:45 remaining in the game. And a three's taken, well short, rebounded by the Patriots, and that putback goes up and in for Mostad. Van Ray. Gets the pass to go to Coleman. Now Curry takes a three. It's good. Another three for Coleman, makes a new score, 54-15 in favor of Carrington. Carlson throws it into the post. Kick out. Ringler takes a three. No good. Attempted save comes from the Patriots, but it's going to be a dead ball because their foot was out of bounds. It'll be Carrington's ball. Van Ray. Gets the ball into Wolski. She tries to kick back out. Van Ray drives in, picks up a dribble. Now it's Dorina. And a foul's called against Kaylin Zupan. So that'll be Zupan's second, team's first. And the inbounds pass gets saved by Marcotte. Now Dorina gets it to Marcotte. Marcotte tries to get a pick and roll. Dorina has it now, outside the arc. Pump fake by Knutson, who drives in, gets a shot off the glass, gets a rebound. Cardinals still have it, and it's a short three ball, but now it's rebounded by Van Ray. And now it's taken back by Van Ray, and she gets it up and in. 2 more points for the Cardinals. It's 56-15. So great effort by Van Ray. Gets the Cardinals 2 more, and the Patriots now have the ball. Check that, Dorina gets a steal for the Cardinals. Knutson will take it across half court. She gets it to Dorina, who takes a three. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Carlson, going the other way with numbers. Gets a layup to go. A floating layup goes up and in for the Patriots, and your new score is 56-17 with 3:58 on the clock remaining. We will take a short break. I'm Vinny Rappel, and we'll take a short break on the I3G Sports Network. come back after the break, and we start with a 3 that's up and in for Kadri Kabler, the 8th grader for the Cardinals. And another turnover for the Patriots. They've struggled this whole game with being able to beat a press. Now a young crew for the Cardinals. It's all 8th graders and freshmen. And another steal for the Patriots. Carlson will take it across half court. And a 3's taken. It's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Patriots. Now nearly stolen, but it turns into a foul. Foul will go against Kabler. Her first, team's first. 2:42 remains in this 4th quarter. Your current score is 59-17 in favor of Carrington. And a travel's called against the Cardinals. It'll be Patriots ball. Clock remains running. They try to get it in. The inbounds pass goes to nobody other than the Cardinals, and a steal for Jessa Larson, who gets her first points of the game. She's got 2. New score is 61-17 in favor of Carrington. Now a shot off the glass is no good. Rebounded by the Patriots. That's Carlson. She takes a mid-range shot. That's off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Patriots again. That shot's off the glass, no good. This one's rebounded by the Cardinals. It's Marcotte. They'll try to slow it down and take off as much time on the clock as they can. A shot's put up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Patriots. Carlson's got it. She loses her dribble. It's recovered. Now to Strand. A 3's taken. It's recovered by Strand. Now being passed outside the arc. They throw it into the post, and she gets fouled. They're going to call the shot good. I don't know how that is the call that they made, but it's the one that they go with. So they are going to send number 10, Josie Mostad, a junior, to the free throw line for a chance at a 3-point play. Free throw doesn't fall. 47 seconds remaining. It's Larson. Does not fall. A foul is called. The 30 seconds remains running. It'll be Cardinals ball under the hoop. They get it in, and a shot's good for Marcotte. 63-19 in favor of Carrington. 10 seconds remain on the clock. A steal for the Cardinals. Marcotte will take it across half court, and that is how we will end this JV game. A great win for the Carrington Cardinals JV. Your score is 63-19 in favor of the Cardinals. We will take a short break, and when we come back, we will bring you the varsity game with BJ Walters. I'm Benny Rappel, and we'll take a short break on the I3G Sports Network.
There is basketball indeed to come tonight for Carrington Cardinal girls basketball in a rather important game because they can win the regular season region title tonight if they defeat Mayport CG. But once every year you take a step back and you honor your seniors. And it's not a very long ceremony tonight, but there is a ceremony tonight. Two young ladies who have been a part of the Carrington basketball program for a long time. Statistician Abby Lee and senior Sienna Top have their senior nights tonight with Vinny Rappel on camera. Mike Side, Tate Wolski, I'm BJ Walters. Tate, we're about to see a very nice ceremony for Abby and for Sienna. In talking with you a couple weeks ago, Sienna's not a young lady who grew up here from grade school, but once she moved here, she kind of fit right in. I'll tell you kind of the sense that I get, and then we'll get your thoughts on it as well. I don't think you can have a bad day around Sienna Top. She just has that positive energy about her, and it's probably a big part of the reason why Carrington is as good as they are. You follow your leaders, and when your leader is like that, it's hard not to follow.
Yeah, you said it word for word right there, and you know, BJ, she's been a huge asset to this basketball team. Yes, this is her first year starting, but she's been an asset on the bench when she's not playing because she's always cheering her teammates on from freshman year on through this year. And like you said, there's never a dull moment when she's in a room.
What about away from basketball? You're going to walk the stage at graduation with her in a couple of months. You're both seniors. Is it pretty much what you see? What you get with Sienna? Is she always this joyful in life?
It seems like it, to be honest with you. I mean, like I said, there never seems to be a dull moment when she's around. You know, there's times where she'll give you the side eye and be like, "What did you just say?" kind of look, but no, she's just a positive person all around and brings a lot of energy to her room.
And Abby Lee has done stats for this program, certainly for as long as I've been here, probably a lot longer than that. And I remember, I'll tell you a quick story about when I was in high school. We got a new coach my sophomore year, and he came in and he said, "You know, I hear you're a great broadcaster. I'm going to help you pursue that." And I looked at him and I said, "Does that mean I'm not a good basketball player?" He said, "I'm not going to answer that. I'm just going to repeat myself." For Abby, she knew what her role was immediately. She wanted to be a part of it, but she wasn't going to be a player, so she's taken stats for the team.
Yeah, Abby's, I think, has been doing this for as long as I can remember. Smart person. She's very, very smart, and yeah, she's found a way to be part of the team, and kudos to her for finding her way onto a team.
Let's go down to the ceremony tonight. If you're watching on YouTube, Vinny's going to follow it. We're going to stick our headsets out as crowd mics so you can try to pick this up.
At this time, we are proud to announce our seniors in the class of 2026. Sienna is the daughter of Holly and Joel Yipke and Paul Top and Jess Corlson. She has participated for 4 years. After high school, Sienna plans to attend Bismarck State College to major in sonography. Her favorite basketball memory was attending the state basketball tournament last spring. Abby is the daughter of Brent and Joanne Lee. She has been a stat for 4 years. After high school, Abby plans on attending NDSU to major in agricultural education. Her favorite basketball memory was cheering on the girls. They made it to the state basketball tournament last spring. Analyze's guardians are Cash and Kate Beal. She has been a dancer for 1 year. Analyze's plans after high school are undecided. Your favorite dance memory was having dinner with the team when they arrived at Hyman for the state dance competition. Now let's give our player, a staff, dancer, and their parents a big round of applause.
Carrington Cardinal basketball is brought to you by Gar Dental, Central City Lumber, CHI, St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Headlocks, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Beckett Insurance, Sendak, Passett Motors, Bank Forward in Carrington, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment, Dakota Central, Old National Bank, DJ's Home Center, Evans Funeral Home, Farmers Union Insurance, Randy Huey Agent, Retzlaff Seed and Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, the Carrington Healthy Communities Coalition, Central Pharmacy, Central City H2O Plus, and Summit Physical Therapy. Now, Carrington Cardinal basketball.
We welcome you inside the East Gymnasium at Carrington High School Senior Night for Sienna Top. And for the Carrington girls, there's a lot on the line tonight. They go for their first 14-game winning streak in 9 seasons. They go for the number 1 seed and the regular season Region 2A championship tonight if they can beat the Mayport CG Patriots. We're thrilled to have you with us on what could be a very special night here in Carrington. Vinny Rappel's on the camera. Tate Wolski's on a mic right where he should be. And I'm BJ Walters. Well, Tate, this has been a regular season where, let's be honest, at the beginning of it, probably not a lot of expectations. That was a good, big senior class that graduated last year. And now here are the Cardinals. 1 win, 32 minutes from the number 1 seed in Region 2.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake tonight. You look at it one of two ways, where if you're Carrington, you want to send Sienna Top with her last home with a win, and then you can just go from there. And it's gonna be a lot easier if they're gonna have a lot easier road to another state tournament if they secure that 1 spot.
And that got a little easier if you can get the 1 spot an evening ago. More on that coming up very shortly. But for Mayport CG, they come in 7-11, 1-9 in the region. They could still be the 8th seed. And Tate, this all started before the season when Peyton Strand decided to not come out because she wanted to focus solely on volleyball. That put not a good head coach, a great head coach in Keenan Konchak behind the 8 ball, and his team is still in their first year in Class A trying to get used to this.
Yeah, when you lose a big piece of your basketball team to volleyball, which you can't pick and choose players to want to play whatever sports. I mean, if she wants to focus on volleyball, to be honest, good for her. But if you can't do it so late in the season to where you leave your coach in a pickle.
And they're without Jordan Carpenter tonight. 20 points per game are not in the lineup. So the young lady who has really stepped up the last 2 games is Kaisa Carlson. She had a huge game against Grafton. It wasn't enough. She had another huge game against Lisbon. It was enough. As Carlson goes, and quite frankly, as Hudson Zerfus goes, so go the Patriots.
Yeah, this offense flows through those two. There's no other way to put it other than you've got to stop those two, and if you stop those two, then you're home free, I think, to be honest with you.
I promise this is the only time I will make any sort of a reference to this tonight. I promise.
Uh-oh.
They're hoping for a much better result than the Patriots on Sunday. Let's take our first. Let's take our first break. When we come back, we'll check what else is going on in the region and in the state. There's a big girls game going on out west,
and a big
and
boys
a
game.
very big boys game in Region 2. We'll take a look at all of it when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Guard Dental in Carrington has your smile on the mind. Guard Dental specializes in orthodontics, cosmetic dentistry, teeth whitening, dental crowns and bridges, dental veneers, dental implants, general and family dentistry, root canals, clear aligner orthodontics, sedation dentistry, dentures, lasers, TMJ therapy, and wisdom teeth removal. Call Guard Dental today for family dentistry and beyond. Guard Dental in Carrington, 701-652-23.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
We're back in the Central City, Carrington, and Mayport, Clifford, Galesburg coming up. And here, let's take a look at the state rankings. According to the media this week, South Prairie Max still number 1. Now, granted, new polls come out tomorrow. South Prairie Max going for their 18th consecutive win tonight. Anybody want to guess who they've got tonight? The Turtle Mountain Braves in South Prairie tonight. Now, Thompson is ranked second. They won't be tomorrow. Carrington beat them on Thursday and never trailed in the game. Valley City comes here Friday night. We're pumped up about that. Carrington are 4th. Hazen are 5th. Let's take a look at the region standings now, and you will see a couple of italicized items. BJ, tell me what this means. That means the teams are locked in. Devils Lake is the 3, Four Winds Minnewacan is the 4. Nothing else is decided, though a Carrington win will clinch the 1 and the 2. Thompson will be the 2. If Carrington wins tonight, there's one scenario where Carrington can lose this game and still be the number 1 seed. It involves Thompson losing at Devils Lake on Friday night. Could that happen? Who knows? Also, Hillsborough Central Valley has another game with Grafton. If they win it or lose it by less than 27 points, they are the 5. Grafton is the 6. And you would have Hillsborough Central Valley against Four Winds Minnewacan in a quarterfinal. That's not as easy a game for the Indians as you think it is. And Grafton would face Devils Lake. Now, a week from tonight, Mayport CG and Harvey Wells County get together in a double counter. The 7 and 8 seeds aren't even decided yet. So let's take a look at the scoreboard now. And an evening ago, the reason the 3 and 4 seeds are decided, Devils Lake beat Four Winds Minnewacan 56-43. Tonight, Oak Grove is at Thompson. That good Central Cass team that we saw Saturday is at Grafton, and Surrey faces Harvey Wells County. For the Region 2 boys, a massive game tonight. Four Winds Minnewacan against Devils Lake, and the Palmer Twins are back.
Yeah, and kudos to them for being back and everything. Just if you know what happened, and if you don't, then you can figure it out for yourself. But I think Devils Lake's going to be a lot better now that they have those 2 back, and I'm really pulling for Four Winds to beat them, because if not, I don't want to be on the other end of the game on Thursday.
Yeah, well, and our buddy Mojo Hill from the Devil's Lake Journal says it is sold out, standing room only at the Sports Center tonight. Four Winds has packed it. Devil's Lake has packed it. In the words of the North Dakota Sports Writer of the Year, this is going to be a movie. Yeah, it really might be a movie at the Devil's Lake Sports Center. Let's get your thoughts on South Prairie Max against Turtle Mountain. It was not close in Belcourt. No. Any reason to think it'll be close tonight?
To be honest, no. South Prairie Max is like Mr. Broughton. I mean, we're talking. They're a junior college team. There's no other way to put it.
And which means Carrington beat a junior college team this year.
Exactly.
Which maybe that was our first hint that we shouldn't have taken them so lightly. Well,
yeah.
My gosh.
Well, and South Prairie is just very good basketball team overall. Very well coached. There's no other way to put it. They're just very well coached, and you've got a lot of great players that are in that program.
You certainly do. Now, the upcoming schedule, we're back with you Thursday. Tate just made reference to it. The Cardinal boys are at Four Winds Minnewacan, and we have it for you at 6:45 on Thursday in Minnewacan. Now, I believe when the girls played last year, when they played Four Winds, it was on Fort Totten, so I don't think I've ever been to the Minnewacan gym. Have you?
Yep, we played junior high there. It's a really nice gym. They used to have like a tart type of floor.
Oh, sweet.
And they got it remodeled and all that, and it's a really nice gym.
Well, you guys are coming off of a win last night over Griggs Midcoda. You're very weird, both of you, because a month ago you beat them 53-45. Last night you beat them 53-45. I've never seen that in my 20-something years of doing this. And in Texas, everybody plays twice.
Well, yeah, they came out kind of cold, and then as the game went on, they hit a lot of shots. And kudos to our guys for buckling down, and Coach Huey for preparing us to be in these type of situations.
You held Lake and Roningen to 2 points an evening ago. That's an outstanding effort by you guys. And then Friday night, oh my goodness, this is going to be so much fun for so many reasons. It's a potential state semifinal preview. It's a rematch of last year's state quarterfinal. And it's the only top 5 team that Carrington haven't beaten, and they haven't beaten them because they haven't played them. It's the defending champion Valley City Highliners inside the East Gym. 6:45 here on KDAK, the Cardinal on YouTube, but on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC on radio. We'll have girls wrestling here on KDAK. Tate, you and I have had this one, and you are crazy if you don't think these girls have had this one circled for about 11 months.
Yeah, they certainly have, and the matchup I'm excited to watch is Mara Coots and Katie Burchell.
Yes.
That is the matchup I've been excited for all along, just because Mara's come a long way, and Katie Burchell's one of the best in the state, and it's going to be best of the best, and I can't wait to watch it.
We're with you Friday night at 6:45. Benny's got the B game for you on Friday, and then Tate and myself will bring you the varsity game again on KOVC, the Voice of the Valley. But look, if you're going to listen to the game, you might as well watch it. And it's right here on KDAK, the Cardinal, on YouTube. But first, Carrington tries to clinch the #1 seed tonight. And this summer, Cardinal head coach Andy Broughton was inducted into the North Dakota High School Coaches Association Hall of Fame. And the Hall of Famer joins us when Cardinal basketball continues on the i3G Sports Network.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
the acute care clinic.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 4 great reasons are Dr. Bone, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jango, and now introducing Dr. Jordan Thomas, 4 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
Carrington Drug, your independently owned Good Neighbor Pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurturing a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance, good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street in Carrington, caring for you and our community.
The Cardinal is AM 1600 KDAK, Carrington, and FM 100.1 K261EW, Carrington. Locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
Back in Carrington on what could be a very special night on the scoreboard. It's already going to be a special night for one young lady. It's the Cardinals and the Patriots coming up, joined by Carrington head coach Andy Broughton. What is a night like tonight, a senior night like, for a coach who has spent as much time as you have around seniors from year to year?
Yeah, it's just a nice way to, send off those seniors with thanks to them and their parents. And we thank all the parents, not only Sienna, but our stats girl Abby Lee too, that has put in a lot of years with us traveling too. So it's a nice way to have the fans show their appreciation to the seniors and their parents.
On the court, Sienna had to really wait her turn. You had such big senior classes the last 2 years, but now that she's gotten a chance to showcase her talents, boy, she has really helped you guys along this year.
Yeah, she brings like the rest of them that versatility, offensively and defensively. She's kind of quick for her length, and she's able to, match up with a number of players. So it really helps us out defensively. And she's been going to the rim a little bit more and not afraid to hit that three either.
In preseason, when we chatted, you said, one of the things we're going to rely on her for is just leadership. Naturally, you're a senior. You have to be a leader. She plays the game with such joy, and she seems like such a positive person. You can't have a bad day around Sienna, and that really does sort of spread throughout the team. Your team plays with a lot of joy.
Yeah, and, they're continue to tell them that they're lucky to play basketball. It's a privilege to get to play high school sports, and they have to work at it and improve and show their worth. And Sienna's done a great job just, like you said, waiting her turn, but rising to the occasion when it's her turn to perform on the court.
The on-court situation tonight, you're the number 1 seed if you can beat Mayport CG. This is a team trying to play right now these last couple games without Jordan Carpenter, but they do still have a couple of scorers, not just this year, but they were scorers for him last year too.
Yeah, they're good athletes and competitive kids, so they fight, and we expect nothing but a strong effort from the Patriots. Keenan does a great job with them, and they're pretty disciplined on both sides of the court, so we'll have to be on top of our game.
That's one thing that everyone in the media in this region talks about is, Keenan really is such a good coach. Yes, he had talent when he won that state championship with them 2 years ago, but a lot of people don't feel like they could have won that if he was not their head coach. He's a very good one.
Yeah, he does a good job. His sets are nice. You scout them, you see something different every night out, and they play teams hard, and they've had a lot of close ones, and like I said, we'll have to rebound the basketball and maybe check what's going on inside, and hopefully we can score in the interior a little bit.
And that's something that really, not having Peyton Strand this year as she focused on volleyball, that's something that they're still kind of working through post players and whatnot. Is this a game where MK could have a nice evening?
We're hoping so, but and then the rest of them, the non-post players, but the perimeter people, when we get a chance to attack the rim, get to the rim, get to the line. We've been pretty successful that way, and we have to continue to look for those opportunities.
Well, Coach, have some fun tonight, and good luck.
Thanks, BJ.
That is Cardinal head coach Andy Broughton. And when we come back, the Bassett Motors starting lineups when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Carrington Drug, your independently owned good neighbor pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurturing a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance, good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street in Carrington, caring for you and our community.
Fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
We are back in Carrington. It's the Cardinals and Mayport CG just before the Bassett Motors starting lineups. Tate, this place is jammed to the gills.
There ain't a place to sit.
There is no place to sit. It's a good thing our seats are reserved. Now time for the Bassett Motors starting lineups. Bassett Motors has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The sales crew offers friendly personal service. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends. Call today, 652-2955.
Dad's not going to like me for this, but you say the seats are reserved. I got a spot reserved, too, in the old folks' home here coming up.
Oh, it's a good thing he's not listening at the moment. We can see Jason just down the way. For Mayport CG, keep in mind their lineup's different. It's even more different tonight because they don't really have a matchup for Mara Coots. At one guard, 5'6" senior Kaisa Carlson, 14 points, 3.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists per game. 41.5% from three. Know where she is. The other guard, 5'4" junior Ella Flayton, 2 points, a rebound, 2 assists per game. At one forward, Kyle Cropleen, 5'7" junior, averages 3.5 points, 5 rebounds a game. The other forward, 5'5" senior Hudson Zerfus, 14 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2 assists per game. And here's the change. At center, 5'11" freshman Jaden Roeder, 3 points, 4 boards per game. For head coach Keenan Konchak, the 2024 Class B state champion. Now for Carrington. At one guard, a 5'8" sophomore Mara Johnson, just under 10 points and 5.5 rebounds a game. At a forward, 5'8" junior Harper Coleman, 6.5 points, 5 rebounds a game. Aniston Hornet, 5'8" sophomore forward, 13.5 points, 7 rebounds a game. 5'11" sophomore center Mara Coots, 9 points, 7.5 rebounds a game. And 5'9" senior Sienna Top, 6 points, 3 boards a game for head coach Andy Broughton. The opening tip is next when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
Here at Sendak Cooperative, we're here to provide you with all the products and services you've come to rely on for your farm operation. Please give us a call for all your fertilizer, seed, energy, and fuel needs for this year's growing season, and let us help you with all your grain marketing decisions. You can contact us today at any of our locations in Central North Dakota or visit us on the web at sendakcooperative.com. Sendak Cooperative, helping farm owners grow and succeed today and into the future.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in to see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends.
We're back in the Central City. Walters, Wolski, and Rappel. Almost the first one alphabetically. Gosh darn it.
Well,
not quite.
Well,
you're never the first one.
I'm never the first one.
That's right. The Cardinals are in all white with red numbers. Shooting at the basket to your left. Mayport CG in all red. Don't confuse me more than I'm already confused, State. All red, Navy numbers shooting at the basket to your right. We're happy to have you with us tonight on FM 100.1 AM 1600 The Cardinal. Around the world at newsdakota.com, on the KDAK The Cardinal mobile app, by asking your smart speaker to open it, KDAK The Cardinal. And tonight on KDAK The Cardinal on YouTube. By gosh, if you can't find us, that sounds like much more a you problem than an us problem.
True.
On this night, Tate, keys to the game.
For Carrington, stop Carlson and Zerfus. And for Mayport, you got to have an answer from Mara Coots.
On paper, okay, Jaden Roeder's 5'11". She's a freshman who's inexperienced. This does not seem to me like a great matchup for the Patriots.
No.
Should they zone Carrington then?
I was just gonna say that. I think they should come out in the zone, but that's just me. Coach Konchak's been doing it a lot longer than I have, and yeah. So here's one for you. What's your opinion on NDSU going to the Mountain West?
So I have a two-part opinion on this.
All right. Let's hear it.
I was fully on board with moving to FBS until I went to the semifinal against South Dakota State.
Really?
You're losing that atmosphere. Look, when UTEP comes to Fargo, you're not getting that atmosphere.
No.
Yeah, I mean, that atmosphere will never happen again. I understand it's a financial move.
Yup.
But you can both acknowledge that it's good financially and understand what you've lost by doing it.
You are exactly right. I was thinking about it, and to be honest, who in the Mountain West is going to stop that team? Wyoming? Air Force? There is nobody in the Mountain West that is going to stop that team.
But are ticket sales going to do anything? I still think you could make more from ticket sales being in the Missouri Valley Football Conference.
You're probably right.
I mean, there is no right or wrong answer here. It's just a matter of opinion. And look, I was swayed by being at that national semifinal and feeling that energy. That was the most electrifying sporting event that I have ever attended.
Yeah. Should have went to watch the Bobcats play. Would have been a lot better atmosphere.
That was the day they played South Dakota, so I doubt it.
Debatable.
Nonetheless, here we go.
Grizz
the opening
Bobcats.
tip will be Cropling against Coots. We hope you enjoy the action. Carrington going for the 1 seed. They win the opening tip in front of an SRO crowd. Right side, and it is kind of a zone. Here's Coots on the interior, knocked away from the help defense and stolen. It was Hudson Zerfus that got it. At the other end, Kaisa Carlson gets inside. Kicks it to Zerfus, left wing, Flayton. Around a screen, Ella Flayton down the lane. Kick out right wing, Zerfus. Ball fakes a 3, skips it left side, and a block for Mara Johnson on Jaden Roeder. Wow, Mara was all over it. Here's Hornet at 16 feet right side, goes back to Mara Johnson. Carrington matched their season high in points Saturday with 65. Here's Hornet around a screen, dribbling right now left, pops it out to the lone senior, Sienna Top. She hesitates against Hudson Zerfus. 10 to shoot for Carrington, 55 seconds in. And they want Coots in the post, spinning right, laying it up and in. Mara Coots 2-0. A minute in.
You got to figure out a way to stop that.
Because Coots will go to that right-handed move 100 times tonight if you let her. And now a near steal by Mara Johnson. Instead, Flayton gets it back, goes right side to Kaisa Carlson, guarded by Harper Coleman. I don't think that's a surprise. Carlson drives left, goes inside, puts it up too strong, rebound, loose, and it's out of bounds off Mara Coots.
Ooh.
It'll stay with the Patriots. 6:34 to play in the opening quarter. Bank forward scoreboard. 12 to shoot for Mayport CG. The inbound pass is stolen by Coots, and she's got a one-person breakaway for the right-handed layup that makes it 4-0.
Whoa, that thing rattled around. I didn't think it was.
Coaches don't like you big people leading the break, do they?
No, not really.
Right side Carlson.
You should ask John Otis what my dad thought of him running the break.
Down the right side. Carlson stuffed by Coots. Mara's everywhere early.
Yup.
Here comes Aniston Hornet. Almost 2 minutes in. Annie.
Aniston Hornet.
Dribbles left. Gives it. Now gives it. Sienna top at 26 feet. Around a screen. Switch come. Oh, my goodness. They've got Ella Flayton on Aniston Hornet. That is not a good matchup. Here's Coots. Right wing corner. Down to Harper Coleman. Drive. Kick. Hornet. Right side. Sienna top. Around a screen. Gets downhill. And Sienna will lay it up too strong. Get it back. Put it up. Blocked. Rebound deflects out wide to Kaiser Carlson. Carlson the other way for Mayport CG. Holding. Goes left side. Spins back right towards the free throw line. Leaves it for Hudson Zerfus, guarded by Sienna top. Zerfus holding, leaving, Flayton. Left side, it's Carlson with 18 to shoot. Kaiser Carlson drives right. Kaiser Carlson down the lane. Puts a block by Coots. Rebounded by Harper Coleman.
Really good help there. Really, really good help. Way to sink down into the help side. And they got her again.
Down to Coots.
Wow.
And she has got 6.
Wow.
Carrington leading by, well, all the Mara Coots points. Here's a backdoor cut and a layup for Kaiser Carlson. And it's 6-2.
That was bound to happen. I mean, Harper was overplaying her a little bit. And
and it's a good backdoor cut there. Here's Aniston Hornet on the left side, going right to Sienna top, back to Hornet. Kick out. Harper Coleman down towards Coots. Not the right pass. Intercepted by Crowplean.
Right idea, just wrong angle.
In the lane, Carlson throws it up, missed it short to the right, got her own miss, gets back inside. That may have been blocked by Mara Johnson. Rebounded by the sophomore. Down the right side, it's Top. Down to Hornet. Driving in, spins left, kicks to Coots, left elbow. Holds. Now spins into the lane, kick it out, wants it back, gets it back. Coots, kick out, wide open three, Hornet. Short, rebound Aniston Hornet. She goes back inside, puts it up long and taken in by Hudson Zerfus. Here comes Mayport CG halfway through the first down, 6-2 bank forward scoreboard. Zerfus, kick out right side. Here's a three that's off the front of the rim and taken in by Mara Coots. It was a good shot by Crowplean, but it did not fall.
She keeps this up. She's going to have a double-double.
Harper Coleman gets the ball knocked out of bounds and into the lineup for the first time. Miley Grandelin, a 5'8" sophomore forward, averaging half a point a game. And Taylor Knudsen, this is a good player, 5'5" sophomore forward. She's only taken one shot this year, and she made it, shooting 100%.
Wow.
And Cody Thiel is in for Carrington. Here's a Hornet corner three. Short rebound, loose and controlled by Grandelin. Thiel, the 5'5" sophomore guard, 2 points, 2 rebounds a game. Here's Carlson, kick out left side at the head of the key. A straightaway three is short and taken in by Hornet from Grandelin. Here's Aniston Hornet
now.
Right side, Coots down towards Harper Coleman. Reaching foul called on Hudson Zerfus. Now, Hudson's big sister Reagan was a massive part of that state championship team. In fact, she may have been the best player at that state tournament.
I know the Satcham twins were there.
Wow, that's true. Down to Coots. It deflects out to Cody Thiel. Boy, they're really trying to get Mara involved. Here is Hornet. 3 minutes to go in the first. Sienna Top left alone. Thought about a three, did not take it. Drives right. The senior. Backdoor cut. Mara Johnson hit the side of the backboard. Rebound comes down to Crowplean.
Hit the side of the backboard.
Here's Carlson against Johnson. Kaiser goes left side. Holding it is Knudsen. Back to Carlson for three. Air ball and out of bounds. It goes to Carrington, 2:39 of the first. Harper Coleman back in for Sienna Top. Well, this is really a hard-nosed start to this game. Carrington up 6-2, and every point in this game has been in the paint.
I think Carrington has established Mara well.
I think they have, yeah. In fact, no way. Here's Johnson. Pick and roll down to Coots. I was going to say, there's no way you think Kaiser Carlson. And the ball's out of bounds off Coots. There's no way you think Kaiser Carlson can guard Mara Coots, right?
I'd
be very surprised. Here's I knew I was going to do that. Hudson Zerfus, not Reagan Zerfus. Hudson Zerfus. Here's Carlson, dribbling left, leaves, left side. Knudsen wants to drive on Coots. Gives to cutting Zerfus, who puts it up. Wild miss. Rebound, Harper Coleman. Carrington cleaning up the backboards early. And a foul is called from behind. And it might be on Grandelin. Indeed, her first. So far, the game has not really woken up as Sienna Top comes in for Anniston Hornet. It will wake up, it just hasn't yet. Sienna Top with a right-hand dribble. In fact, the last time Carrington played at home was that 44-23 game over Hillsborough Central Valley. A three by Thiel misses, and it's rebounded by the Patriots. Down the right side, it's Kaisa Carlson. Spinning into the lane, kicks it right side, gets it back. Wants a high ball screen, finds it from Cropleen. Straight away, a three is off the front of the rim, and the rebound is down to Mara Johnson.
Run the floor, run the floor, run the floor.
And the pass deflects back to Sienna Top. That worked out. Here's Cody Thiel. Back for Johnson. 1:15 to go in the quarter. Still 6-2 Carrington. Mara Johnson gets reached in on by Kaisa Carlson, and that's her first.
I've been guilty of reaching a time or two.
Ella Flayton returns for the Patriots. The Cardinals bring back Anniston Hornet. Again, on the line tonight, Carrington wins. They're the number 1 seed in the regional tournament, and a week from Monday would play game 1 of the tournament at 3 p.m.
BJ,
Here's Hornet.
I didn't know you were a Betty Crocker. You make killer brownies.
No, that's National Honor Society for Alzheimer's awareness. Right side, Sienna Top. That's going till halftime tonight, so get out to the lobby and do something about it. Don't let us eat all the brownies.
Huh, yeah.
You eat some too. Right side, Mara Johnson. 8 to shoot, 45 in the quarter. Hornet around a screen. Gets downhill, kick out. Cody Thiel, three. Yes! Cody Thiel, a three. And it's 9-2 Carrington. Thiel comes in, shooting 22% from deep. That didn't look like it. It's 9-2 Cards.
I'd do anything to shoot 22%. I don't even want to know mine.
I can pull it up in between quarters. Now a ball knocked free by Sienna Top. It's recovered in the backcourt by Flayton. Right side, and a big collision and a foul on Mara Johnson, who literally looked down to Zerfus and said sorry. You could read her lips. She said sorry. That's the first foul on Carrington tonight.
To be honest, I don't say sorry when I knock people over.
No, you do not.
I just look at a ref and say, what did I do?
Typical teenager. Shot clock is dark. Right side, it's Zerfus. High post speed. Here's Carlson, a three around a screen. No. Rebound Top with 1 second, and that's a quarter. We have played one in Carrington. If you're looking for points, yeah, us too. But Carrington lead after one.
Oh, I see, because they're at 2.
It's 9-2. Carrington on top of Mayport, Clifford, Galesburg. And Cardinal basketball will continue on the I3G Sports Network.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
Running tough, running strong. High Plains Equipment.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly, knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location.
Cardinals lead 9-2. Tate Wolski trying to give himself a pep talk on how to hit a three. We did look at his numbers in between the quarters.
Lord help us all.
Second quarter underway and through the hands of Hudson Zerfus and out of bounds. A turnover. Cardinal basketball brought to you by CHI, St. Alexius Health Carrington Medical Center, compassionate care close to home. Here's Anniston Hornet.
Maybe they could help me hit a three. Maybe I need a doctor.
Dump down to Coots. Spins. Leaves. Hornet. Open three. Bang! Anniston Hornet a three. It's 12-2 Carrington. And he's a 36% three-point shooter.
She's better than me.
Yes.
I'm like 11% right now.
No, it's a little better than that.
Wow.
Driving right, Carlson. Kick out right side.
Well, I appreciate the morale boost.
Carlson, it's 2 for 13. Carlson downhill in a hurry. Puts it up. May have been blocked again by Coots. Rebound Coleman. Here's Hornet the other way. Carrington by 10. Right side, Sienna Top left alone for three. How's that on senior night? A three for Sienna Top, and it's 15-2. And a quick 9-0 run. What a start for the Cards tonight.
I think
looking for that 1 seed.
I think if you're Mayport, you got to just try and slow it down. You're playing the Carrington's pace right now.
And Carlson is bumped by Harper Coleman. Cardinal basketball brought to you all season by Bickett Insurance. For your free estimate on auto, farm, home, business, or life insurance, call Bickett Insurance 652-1775, located near the roundabout in Carrington. Baseline left inbound for Ella Flayton. She throws it in deep. It's picked off by Sienna Top. Like a good linebacker right there.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Down towards Coots. She'll lay it up too strong.
Oh.
And the rebound is down to Mayport CG, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Harper Coleman. Let's get some score updates, including South Prairie Max and Turtle Mountain just underway, 2-0. South Prairie Max. I've also got Devils Lake and Four Winds with an eye on that in boys action. Here, 15-2 Cards. Here's Flayton against Maya Nice into the game for the first time. 5'7" freshman guard, 3 points and a rebound per game. Backdoor cut, and the layup goes. Nice play, and Kylie Cropleen lays it in.
Really good play.
15-4, Cropleen's first basket. Cardinals by 11. Hornet dribbling right, skips it to the corner. Maya Nice left alone, makes them pay. A three. Carrington have already hit 4 triples. It's 18-4.
Wow.
Here is Carlson. Driving right, bounces it right side to Flayton. She'll get into the lane and give to Zerfus against Sienna Top. Zerfus dribbling right.
Good D. Good D.
Fires one to Flayton, left wing. It's Cropleen a three. That goes. Kylie Cropleen a triple. She comes in just 10% from three, and she buries that one. It's 18-7.
Oh.
Hornet around the screen. Gives to Top. Holds. They really want to pound it into Coots. Left side, Hornet.
Give it to her. Give it to her.
Thinks about the three, does not take it. Anniston drives right, goes left into the lane. Spin, kick. Maya Nice, another three. That one pops out. Rebound, Harper Coleman. She fires Tamara Coots. Coots spins, drives, kicks, top, three, in and out. Rebound, Hornet. Here's Coots from the free throw line. She'll drive right, stop, and throw it away. A steal for Ella Flayton. Carrington are getting good looks, and Anniston Hornet is called for her first. Team second. It's the right call. She reached in. And here's Mara Johnson returning for Coleman.
Mr. Broughton's reactions are the best. I'm going to miss those next year.
No, I'm sure if you tune in, you'll see them.
Yeah.
Here's Zerfus driving left, stops, spins. Picked up by Coots. Good defense by Mara. And she's called for a foul. And, yeah, we've all got the same reaction as Coach Broughton on that one. Didn't really like that. Third team foul of the second quarter. And Coots is first. It's thrown in short. Driving in is Zerfus. Throws it up off the window. Sienna Top, good defense. Maya Nice, the rebound. Halfway through the second quarter, bank forward scoreboard 18-7 Cardinals. Nice gets baseline. Stops, finds Top. Sienna. I tell you what, Maya starts going downhill. People are in trouble. Right now, she's just a spot-up shooter. And here's a steal by Hudson Zerfus and a foul by Maya Nice, her first. 5 different Cardinals have exactly 1 foul. I think the rule is if it gets to 7, Tate gets one automatically. Harper Coleman is back in.
I like that. I like that rule.
Harper Coleman's back in. And Sophie Spitzer, 5'11 junior center, is in to give Mara Coots a breather.
Hey, but you got to give me credit. I think I only had 3 last night.
And he's asking for credit.
Yeah.
Driving right. There's a backdoor cut for Carlson to miss. Rebound Hornet. Here comes the sophomore. Hornet, left side, Maya Nice. Back to Hornet. Dribbling right. Gets inside. Kick out. Mara Johnson a 3.
Boom.
And that's off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Coleman. Gets baseline. Stops. Kicks to Nice.
Good step through.
Sure was. And they'll reset it. Here's Hornet, right side. Down towards Johnson. Fouled. And that's the second on Hudson Zerfus. And the first of the second quarter on Mayport CG. And coming back in is Miley Grandelin for Zerfus. I'm sorry?
Good Lord.
Excuse you?
Yeah.
Hornet throws in deep to Johnson. She'll drive left. Kick to the corner. Harper Coleman left alone from her favorite spot. Buries it. A 3 for Harper Coleman. And Carrington leads 21-7. I mean, you can't leave Harper alone in the deep left corner. That's her spot.
Her, Maya, and Cody.
Kaisa Carlson. Right side, Ella Flayton. Head of the key, Cropleen. Under 3 to go in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we are going to replay Sienna Top's walk and talk as it's her senior night. A 3 is short. Rebound, Mara Johnson. Numbers up ahead. It's Maya Nice pulling it back. Maya stops, pops, can't drop from 15. Rebound, Maya Nice. Kick it out right side. Basket cut by Hornet, not the right pass. Stolen by Kylie Cropleen. Carrington by 14, 2:30 to play in the half. On the bank forward scoreboard. Here is Kaisa Carlson. She's got 2. Cropleen has 5. That's it right now for Mayport CG, and Hornet took it right out of her hands. Aniston to the other end will lay it up and get fouled by Cropleen, her first. Boy, Aniston from the weak side just pokes it free and takes off. Hornet on the season, 76% at the line. Tate, we're not even going to bother looking at your free throw percentage.
Don't even want to know.
The first free throw is long.
Well, maybe my cold streak got to Annie. Let's hope not, but.
Mara Coots back in. And Sienna Top back in. Second free throw for Hornet goes down. She's got 4, and it is all Cardinals in this game to clinch the 1 seed. They're up 22-7. And a near steal. Here's Carlson. Backside, Mara Johnson takes it away. 2-on-1 with Top. She finds Top for the layup. Sienna Top with 5, 24-7 Cards with 2 to play in the first half.
More like a 1-2-1-1.
It's a 1-2-1-1 half-court trap. And this is to work on something for the postseason, but on the backside of it, Jaden Roeder gets loose and lays it in, 24-9. 1-3-1, something like that in the half court. And you'll see a lot of weird things, I think, a week from tonight. Coach Broughton may try everything against Lisbon. Down to Coleman. One dribble, kick out, Hornet, open 3. A little long, rebound, Mara Coots takes a dribble. Wraparound feed Hornet, and they'll reset the offense. Right side, Mara Johnson's got no one near her, and she buries a 3.
Can't do that.
27-9.
Can't leave anybody open apparently tonight.
6 different Cardinals have hit a 3 in this first half. It is 27-9. Carlson drives left, gets inside, puts it up too strong. Rebound comes back to Carlson.
Ooh.
And the ball knocked out of bounds. I thought Carlson had not established
Yeah,
either,
she
but
can't.
it stays with the Patriots, and Zerfus is back in. Tate, we have not seen three-point shooting up and down the lineup like this all season.
No, and it's,
off the inbound.
It's nice to finally see.
Zerfus lays it in.
It's nice to finally see people other than Aniston and Mara start stepping up and hit some threes, because in the postseason, teams are going to dare other players to shoot, and you're going to have to find ways to score, and kudos to the girls for doing that.
An interception in the post by Cropleen. And now the shot clock's dark. Carrington's up by 16. Ella Flayton lost the ball. It's a loose ball, and Mara Johnson is tied up. It gives it to Carrington with 13 and a half to play until the Central City H2O Plus Carrington halftime report. It's stats, it's scores, and it is Sienna top tonight. A walk and talk with the lone senior. Here's Coots with 6, gives to Johnson, who gets inside, puts it up off the mark. Rebound Mayport CG. They'll throw up a shot from half court. It's not all that close. And we have come to the end of the first half. Carrington, a very good defensive half of basketball. They lead 27-11. And the Central City H2O Carrington halftime report is next when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
This is Tanner from Leading Edge Equipment. We've got you covered for all your on-farm bulk oil needs. We deliver high-quality John Deere engine oil, High Guard, Cool Guard, and DEF, along with a wide selection of oil tanks and accessories. Call Scott in Michigan, Chuck in Carrington, or me, Tanner in Devils Lake. We're ready to deliver right to your farm. Leading Edge Equipment, your family-owned John Deere dealer in Michigan, Devils Lake, Hamden, and Carrington. Talk to the parts department today.
Do you want to make sure homework time isn't spent on games and video streaming? Dakota Central can help. With Experience IQ, you set limits to ensure your kids aren't playing when they should be doing homework. With premium managed Wi-Fi from Dakota Central, you can create healthier internet habits for your children from the easy-to-use Command IQ app. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and Experience IQ today at www.dakotacentral.com.
Carrington sports fans, want to stay on top of all the local action? Catch what you missed by checking out the Foster County Independent. From game-changing plays to memorable moments, we've got you covered with the most in-depth sports coverage in town. And don't miss our stunning photo galleries that capture every thrilling moment and winning smile. For the latest scores, stories, and stunning sports shots, grab your copy of the Foster County Independent today or visit us online at fosterconews.com.
It's the Central City H2O Carrington halftime report. Central City H2O Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. Visit centralcityh2o.com or call 701-652-2141. And Kevin will always answer, because when does Kevin work, Tate?
Never works.
Well, we're trying to work here.
Well, yeah.
Of course, Tate's cracking us up half the time, so we don't get a lot done. But
yeah.
At the half, Carrington 27 and Mayport CG 11. Before we get to these numbers, Tate, what did you make of that first half? I thought that the gulf between the two teams showed.
Yeah. To be honest, I think Mayport is kind of playing sped up, and they're so used to Class B basketball where you can slow down and run sets, where Class A is just more run and gun and see, and it's a race to 60.
The Cardinals got great balance. They had 6 players hit threes. Keep that in mind. Mara Coots scored the first 6 points of the game. She's the leading scorer in the game with those 6 points. 5 for Sienna Top, 4 for Aniston Hornet, then 3 for Mara Johnson, Harper Coleman, Maya Nice, and Cody Thiel. Mayport CG got 5 from Kylie Cropleen. They got 2 each from Jaden Roeder, Hudson Zerfus, and Kaisa Carlson. We have not come close to a tie or a lead change or anything else like that. Carrington's biggest lead, 27-9. let's give you an idea of what the heck else is going on in this wild state. And at the end of the first quarter in South Prairie, it is South Prairie Max 20, Turtle Mountain Belcourt 18. So a pretty good game there. I think there is one scenario where Carrington could get the 1 seed in the state tournament.
South Prairie Max loses.
They need to lose again because then the two teams are only separated by 1 loss. Head-to-head starts to matter more. But we'll see. We'll see. Other scores tonight, Thompson's rolling Oak Grove. That's not real close. Central Cass is rolling Grafton. And let me tell you right now, Central Cass in the future, they're up 41-19. That Central Cass team is going to be so good in the future. We both saw them Saturday. When we start talking about the big senior class statewide that is graduating, who's going to challenge Carrington the next 2 years? Well, that's the first team that comes to mind.
Yup. And Coach Balkins built a really good team over there. And ever since he's had DeConte, he's been really good. He's built a program from basically nothing, and yeah.
Let's take a look at boys' scores.
I really hope that that's right.
It is right. 4 wins Minnewacan leading Devils Lake 24-10 in the second quarter. Carrington at 4 wins Minnewacan on Thursday, just in case you forgot.
Yeah.
Morel Dang now with a right elbow shot that didn't go in.
I wouldn't mind,
you're clearly guarding Morel Dang on Thursday, are you not?
I believe so, but
Godspeed.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm joking. Look, we talked about this last night on postgame. You guys don't have a thing to lose Thursday. Not a thing to. If you're within 20 points, people are going to shower you with praise.
To be honest, what do I want to say? It's one of those games you can just go out and play.
It's a free hit.
Not have a care in the world.
It is a free hit.
Exactly. And I think with Devils Lake, I think that first quarter kind of gave us some hope because we were in it a little bit. But after that, once everything happened and stuff like that, I think once we settled down and we just played ball.
Yeah.
And that's all you can do is just play ball. And
it is 6:45 Thursday right here on KDAK, the Cardinal, as Carrington faces 4 wins Minnewacan in Minnewacan. Then Friday night, if this score holds, it will be the number 1 seed in Region 1 playing the number 1 seed in Region 2. The probable number 2 and number 3 teams in the state playing each other. Probably the number 2 and number 3 seeds at the state tournament if all goes to plan playing each other. And the winner on Friday night gets to wear the home jerseys.
That's correct. And it's gonna be a fun one, that's for sure.
It really is. All right, it is a 27-11 score here. By the way, if this score holds, it will also clinch the seed for Thompson. It will be the number 2 seed before they go to Devils Lake on Friday. And that is tonight's Central City H2O Carrington halftime report. We're going to take a break and hear from Sienna Top on the other side of this break. And we'll do that when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Here at Old National Bank of Carrington, we prefer to be the bank of choice that helps our clients fulfill their dreams, passionately supports our communities, and invest in the growth and development of our team members. Our mission has deep roots and a trusted partner. We invest our time, heart, and expertise so that our clients and communities thrive. Come see us today at Old National Bank from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday on Main Street in Carrington.
Here with senior Sienna Top, and now you're the only senior. You have a huge role on varsity. How excited are you about all this?
I'm very excited to see where the season heads, and we're ready for it.
And you got a lot of playing time on the B team last year. How's your game better than it was a season ago?
I think I have a lot more hustle, more effort. We're definitely going to take this opportunity and just do the most with it.
You're the only senior on this roster, so I have to ask, what does leadership mean to you?
When there is a hard just situation going on to just keep pushing the girls, giving them a little help and advice.
Last year's state tournament, what are your goals this year?
Go right back there and win it.
And that is senior leader Sienna Top.
When it's time to buy a new appliance for your home, remember DJ's Home Center. Did you know they are a locally owned business and that they have been serving this great community since 1993? DJ's Home Center services and delivers within 45 miles of Carrington, bringing you the best prices on all major brand appliances. So don't go anywhere else. Remember that DJ's Home Center is your local, low-priced, best-trained appliance store. Located right by the roundabout. Go Cardinals!
Committed to serving you with compassion. Evans Funeral Home of Carrington and New Rockford. Always available with the care you require, even at the most difficult time. You can count on Evans Funeral Home to provide guidance and answers when it comes to pre-planning, finding the perfect monument or marker to honor your loved one, or for service arrangements. Contact Evans Funeral Home in New Rockford at 947-2911 or in Carrington at 652-3003.
We're back in Carrington, 27-11, as we go to the third quarter. That game in South Prairie is quite high scoring. It's 26-21 with 5:50 to go until halftime.
Before we continue, I know a little guy who's listening to us tonight. He's homesick tonight. Brexon Cavler, if you're listening to this, hi, buddy. Hope you feel better soon.
And Big Sis buried a three.
Yes,
in
she
the B
did.
game.
Yes, she did.
And this place went absurdly crazy.
Yes.
They loved it when Kadri hit the three. And that's just one of the best families ever. I mean,
yep.
I'll just be walking through with gear or whatever, and Kadri, you ready for softball? Oh, I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready. She's ready, by the way.
Yeah.
If she's not ready, she's got a heck of a poker face.
Yup.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go, second half.
If you don't love the family, you've never met them.
That's right. That's right. Here we go. Second half underway. Carrington 16 minutes from the 1 seed. Way up top, it's Roeder. Against Coots. Goes right side to Flayton. Around a screen, Ella Flayton's three is long and taken in by Roeder. Back to Flayton, a second chance. Carlson off her foot, then off the foot of Top, and Top recovers it. Carrington have it left to right. They move in the second half.
Football term, recovery.
Hornet gets towards the baseline, stops and gives to Top. Oh, my goodness, give that to Mara Coots. She didn't, and now Hornet down to Coots.
I'll give it to her.
Reach around, and a foul on Roeder. Her first.
Ow.
Team's first of the third quarter. What adjustments can Mayport make to just try and cut into this deficit?
Play zone, try and get some turnovers on defense, and slow the pace of the game down.
Well, there's a steal by Kylie Cropleen on a post entry. Those are the kind of steals they've gotten on post entry passes. Wraparound feed, Roeder lays it up short, gets her miss and misses long. Well, if you're going to miss short once, I guess missing long makes it an average. And here is Harper Coleman beating everybody down the floor to lay it in. Harper Coleman with 5 29-11 cards. And here's Carlson, right side, Zerfus. Around a screen, Hudson Zerfus drives left, gets inside, throws it up, got fouled by Top.
Heard that one from up here.
Yeah, she gave her the old, when you were 3 and you put your hand in the cookie jar, you got that slap on the hand. That's what she got right there.
I didn't necessarily get a slap on the hand.
Rattles it off. Zerfus is a 71% free throw shooter, and she misses the front end. Rolls the second one home, and it's 29-12.
I got the wooden spoon.
And it still didn't teach you anything.
Nope.
Over here downing a brownie. On the right side, Hornet down to Coots to lay it in. 31-12 Cardinals.
Still didn't teach you.
On the right side, Zerfus. Here's a faked three by Carlson, who gets inside, throws it up and throws it in. Kaiser Carlson with 4, 31-14 Carrington. 6:10 to play, third quarter, bank forward scoreboard. Back cut Top, lays it up and in. That was pretty.
That was really pretty.
7 for Sienna, 33-14.
I think I still like to challenge the authority sometimes at my house, but, you know.
Carlson moving screen on Roeder, her second, team second. Wait, I thought you were the authority now.
Well, yeah, but Dad still sometimes will sneak up behind me and get me a couple times.
Here's Mara Johnson.
And then I'll never hear the end of it.
And then he'll tell me and I'll give you grief.
Yeah.
Here's Mara Johnson with a stepped in 2-3, and she buries it. Carrington lead by 22 in the third. They're rolling.
Like a steamroller.
36-14. Carrington in a half-court trap. Left side Carlson into the middle, and Zerfus is fouled by Coots, and she'll shoot 2 more.
Boy, Carrington right now is like playing, how do I want to describe it? Like letting a bull loose in a china shop and telling it to be careful.
First free throw goes in, 36-15. El Torito. Second one rolls home. And we get a Dakota Central timeout by Keenan Konchak. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and experience Command IQ today at dakotacentral.com. You better be laughing because you didn't see it coming and not my poor Hispanic accent. That's all I'm going to say about that. 36-16. We'll keep it here. It's a 30.
Ole.
So for Carrington now, it's about staying sharp because you have got a really good basketball team coming in here Friday.
Yeah. You can't let, like what Mr. Broughton's saying is, don't get too high with the highs and get too low with the lows.
And don't act like you're up by 20.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta keep the foot on the gas and just keep on giving her.
Here is Aniston Hornet against what looked like a 1-3-1, and the pass was too high, and then Johnson steals it back after Zerfus stole it. So it's just simply a reset of the shot clock. Top drives right, gets baseline. Sienna stops, kicks. Hornet, top of the key, Johnson. Left wing, Harper Coleman. Down towards Coots, knocked away by Roeder, stolen by Zerfus. Hudson Zerfus the other way. May have traveled, finds Roeder. Right side, Kaisa Carlson starts a drive. Gets downhill, puts it up, puts it in, and draws the foul. Chance at a three-point play for Kaisa Carlson on the second Sienna top foul.
I like to travel, too. I like to go to Mexico.
4:47 to play in the third on the bank forward scoreboard, 36-18, and the free throw completes the three-point play. Carlson has 7. She comes in a good free throw shooter. 73%. My gosh, Walters, don't ever go red on blue ink again. You can't read your own notes. Top kick out, Coleman. Here's Walters. Johnson. I just gave myself a pep talk. Right side, Hornet a 3. It's short. Rebound.
I can't read my notes even when I type them or write them.
Here's Kaisa Carlson driving in, spinning. Gets cut off. She picked up her dribble in a tough spot. Flayton, right side, Cropleen down low. The layup goes for Roeder. She's got 4, and it's 36-21.
Like you said, all of a sudden they're starting to crawl back.
Last 5 to Mayport CG. They are in a zone.
They're in a 1-3-1.
They sure are. It's Harper Coleman. Left side, Hornet. Down to Coots. One dribble, kick out. Left side, Mara Johnson. Baseline, 19-footer goes in. Mara with 8, 38-21 Carrington.
Want to know who she reminds me of? Eden Hornet.
Yep.
With that smooth jump shot.
From the mid-range, too. Yep. On the left side, Zerfus. And a steal by Aniston Hornet. Here she comes the other way. Sienna top. She'll drive the lane, kick it left wing. Guess what? Mara Johnson's left alone. Same spot. Missed it. Rebound Hornet. Kick out. Mara Johnson a second chance. It's Coleman in the corner, faking a 3. And she got fouled. A lot of hands by Zerfus for her third foul. Team's third as well, and Cody Thiel's back in.
It's like an octopus. A lot of A lot of hands.
A lot of moving hands. And they're going to leave Zerfus in with 3 fouls. I don't see any reason not to.
I agree.
Yeah. Top to Thiel, head of the key.
Just tell her to be smart.
Yep. She's a veteran player. She was on that state championship team. It's Hornet. Down to Coots, who will lay it in and draw the foul. On Roeder, a chance at a 3-point play. Mara Coots into double figures with 10.
Flex on him.
And Coots a 50% free throw shooter because you can read white on red.
Yeah.
Completes the 3-point play, and Carrington's back up by 20. 41-21 with 2:50 to go. Third quarter, bank forward scoreboard. Cardinals closing in on the number 1 seed in the region. 10 minutes, 45 seconds basically left until that. Here's Carlson driving in with a left-hand dribble.
You're right.
Right side, knocked out of bounds by Top. Good defense.
Had to make sure your math was right.
My math is always right.
Wish I could say the same.
Here's Mara Johnson in for Harper Coleman. Left side, Ella Flayton.
Oh.
Travels, yep. She tried the backdoor cut. It wasn't there, and then she takes the extra step.
Yep.
2:28 to play in the third. Carrington by 20.
Still never ant. Where do you like to travel?
Well, I've never been out of the country, but I would like to go to an Australian football game in Melbourne. Here's Mara Johnson, a 3. You bet! Mara Johnson's third triple gives Carrington a 23-point lead. I like the brutality of AFL. A skip pass deflected off of Carlson, and the official got a little freaked out, blew his whistle. He says it's an inadvertent whistle. Let's just inbound the ball over here. The clock's still running. We lost about 6 seconds there. That's okay. Carrington by 20.
He thought he heard airstrike.
Here is Carlson.
He ran for cover.
Heading inside, left side. Faking a 3 is Zerfus. Skip it right side, Crow clean. She gets baseline, spins left, fires to the head of the key for Flayton. Left wing, shot clock violation. They never saw it.
I never saw it either.
1:38 to play in the third, and Carrington's defense leading to, at least to this point, pretty easy night. 44-21.
I never saw the shot clock either.
No, because, I mean, there was the inadvertent whistle. That can mess with you as a player. Here's Spitzer. Driving in, Sophie gets fouled by Roeder, her 4th. That might be the most aggressive take. Oh, they don't call it on Roeder. They call it on Carlson, her 2nd. That might be the most aggressive take by Sophie all year. Her free throw is short. That was her 7th free throw attempt. She is 4 for 7 now this year. Second one. Spins off. Rebound to Crow clean. Final 80 seconds of the third. Left side, it's Zerfus driving and kicking for the 3 by Crow clean that's way left. Rebound Mara Johnson. Up ahead, Harper Coleman holding. Goes down to Hornet. Drives the lane and lost it off her foot. 44-21 Carrington. Late third quarter. Meanwhile, in South Prairie, it is halftime, and Turtle Mountain leads South Prairie Max 38-34.
Wow.
And in Devil's Lake, it is halftime, and the Indians lead the Firebirds 32-18.
Well, I'm glad it's them and not me.
On the left side, Carlson. Oh, man. She did not really come to get the basketball. It hits her fingertips and goes out of bounds.
Poor kids almost lost their popcorn. Would have been a bad day. I know I wouldn't make my day losing a bag of popcorn.
Johnson, right side, Hornets 3 is off the front of the rim. Rebound backside, taken in by Crow clean.
But then again,
she gives it to Grandelin.
But then again, I'm just a bottomless pit, so anything that I lose that's edible is I'm going to have a bad day.
And a steal. Mara Johnson stole the kick out pass from the mid post. Harper Coleman down to Hornet, holding, dribbling and finding Johnson. Middle, Spitzer, kick out, Hornet 3 off the front of the rim. And taken in again by Crow clean with 20 seconds left in the quarter. Carrington by 23, they're rolling here. On the right side, Carlson. Ball
Rolling.
fakes. Wraparound feed, Zerfus. 10 to shoot. Zerfus ball fakes. Tries to work on Cody Thiel. Zerfus' pass intercepted. Hornets got all the time in the world to get to the other end and get tied up. That is a total waste of the possession arrow, but Carrington will have it with 9/10 of a second left. Coots back in, Top back in. You have a play for 9/10 of a second.
What doesn't Mr. Broughton have?
It's probably a flash to Coots, who puts it up and gets fouled. She got fouled, and she'll shoot two.
And that's the honest truth. What doesn't Mr. Broughton have up his sleeve?
The foul is on who for Mayport CG?
Who? Are you an owl?
1/10 of a second left. It's the first on Knudsen, Taylor Knudsen. And free throws for Mara Coots with 1/10 of a second left. Her first one is wide left. It did not graze iron.
It grazed glass.
That's all. It glazed or grazed. Second one long, and that's the quarter. Well, nobody touched it, but sure. The horn goes, and at the end of three on the Bank Forward scoreboard, it is Carrington 44 and Mayport Clifford Galesburg 21. And Cardinal basketball will continue on the I3G Sports Network. Central City H2O of Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. They serve a 15-county area and deliver to home, office, and work sites a line of water and other products. Visit CentralCityH2O.com or call 701-652-2141. Visit them on Facebook for more information about in-home and office deliveries and the products available. Hydrate your home and office. Central City H2O of Carrington. We supply the water and vending you need.
Work with your local Pioneer team. You gain hardworking partners who strive to know your every acre. Doug Retzlaff is your local Pioneer Seed sales representative in Carrington. Call Doug at Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC. He will do the best to match the right product on the right acre and supply you with unparalleled choices of Pioneer Seed products treated with Lumigen brand seed treatment to protect your investment. Doug and his team also carry a complete lineup of livestock feed and minerals. Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC in Carrington, near the roundabout.
We go to the fourth quarter, 44-21 Cardinals.
That was
By the way, the last time Carrington won 14 straight games was the 2016-17 season. Before I give the answer, Tate, who ended that winning streak?
2014?
2016-17. On the left side, driving in Carlson, throws it up, lays it in. Carlson has 9, and it's 44-23.
I couldn't tell you.
Lamore Litchville Merriam.
Oh, I did know that.
In the corner, Harper Coleman's three is good. Harper Coleman with a triple. She's got 8, and Carrington's largest lead is 47-23.
I still can't believe what you said.
I know.
That's a kick in the teeth.
Well, we do that during the break. Zerfus, right side, holding. Knudsen drives in, throws it left side to, I guess, Carlson, who spins in on Coleman. Kaisa Carlson has the ball taken out of there by Harper Coleman. And here comes Sienna Top.
Got to make sure my teeth are still there after you kicked them in.
Hornet. Top, wide open three. Off the front of the rim, back of the rim, rebound, put back. Hornet, no. And it comes down to Grandolin. Carrington by 24. On the right side, it's Carlson.
He's still giggling about it.
Driving left and got fouled. Is that on the floor or is that a shooting foul? It's on Harper Coleman.
I don't know. She ended up on the floor.
She sure did. And they're going to call this a non-shooting foul. Huh. Back in comes Roeder. I thought it was a shooting foul. 47-23.
I'm just a player. I guess I'm just told what I'm supposed to do.
Knocked out of bounds by Mara Johnson.
And even that's questionable sometimes. Ask my parents.
Oh, I do quite frequently. Here's Carlson inside, blocked by Coleman. Saved in by Top. Back to Harper Coleman. On the left side, Mara Johnson across the big bird in the middle. Gives to Harper Coleman. Her three is off the front of the rim, off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Hornet. Off the front of the rim again. Taken in by Croclean.
Sound like an auctioneer.
And then a steal from behind by Anniston Hornet. Here comes Sienna Top. Down the right side for Mara Johnson. Back for Top. Left side, Hornet. Ball fakes, gives to Coots. Back out, Top, left alone for three. In and out. Rebound on the backside, held ball. It'll stay with Carrington. 6:05 to play.
Oh, we were
now,
so close.
The last time Carrington won 15 in a row, let's see here. Nope, that's 14. I can't tell you the last time they won 15 straight. Timeout Carrington as Sienna Top was on the floor with the ball. It will be a full, so we will take it as well. 6 minutes even to play. Fourth quarter, Bank Forward scoreboard, and Carrington leads 47-23 on the i3G Sports Network.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
Couple of score updates for you. Palmers or no Palmers, 4 wins is really good. 43-24 halfway through the third. And again, South Prairie Max on a 17-game winning streak. The longest in Class A and the third longest in the state. They trailed Turtle Mountain at halftime, 38-34. What else you got? Anything of interest there?
Nothing really.
New Rockford Cheyenne down 23-15 to Haddon Northwood after one. That's not that bad.
Boys are up 34-28.
The boys lead North Prairie 34-28 at halftime. That's not by much. Back to play here, Anniston Hornet. Left side, Mara Johnson. Back for Hornet. A wide open three. Off the front of the rim, put back Coots. Yep. Mara Coots has 13, and it's 49-23 Carrington. It should not come as a surprise that Mara is having a big night because this was just not a good matchup for the Patriots. It's kind of like playing the Seahawks defensively.
Exactly.
I promised it would only happen once. Dang it. Here's a drive by Carlson, throws it up. No, but a foul on Coots, her third. And Carlson shoots 2.
That was a fun game to watch.
It was horrible. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just a defensive guy. I like watching defensive battles.
First free throw is good. Let me tell you what was good. The homemade queso that was made, the homemade pretzel knots that were made, the homemade sliders that were made. That's what was good. Second free throw, also good, 49-25.
The brownie you made?
I didn't make it, but sure, thanks. Hornet to Johnson. Back for Anniston Hornet. Johnson once more against a 1-3-1. Maya Nice is in to run that baseline. Here's Johnson in the middle. Coots. Kick out. Hornet, 17-footer. Long. Rebound Johnson. Kick out. Sienna Top. 4:50 to play. Carrington on their way here. Johnson a three. Splash! Mara Johnson's got 4 threes, and it's 52-25. All Carrington from the word go tonight. Around a screen, Carlson gets inside and finishes with the left hand.
Go Dogs, go. Another favorite book of mine.
13 for Kaisa Carlson. She came in averaging 14. Here's Top. In the middle, kick out. Maya Nice left alone for a long jumper that skips over the rim. Rebound Mara Coots. She will be fouled. And you know what? It's a good foul because she would have laid it in.
She would have laid it in anyway.
It's on Crowpleen. Her second. And back in comes Cody Thiel. Before too long, we will see an emptying of the bench for head coach Andy Broughton. Here is Hornet. Nice, weaving around the top. Right side, Cody Thiel, three. Short.
Ooh.
and taken in by Kylie Cropleen. Keep in mind, Mayport CG a week from tonight against Harvey. The winner's the 7, the loser's the 8. Here's a 3 that goes for Zerfus. She's got 8, and it's 52-30. Cardinals by 22.
She had to fix her shoe.
Hornet in the middle. Coots kick out. Cody Thiel. Down towards Hornet. Gets inside, and Aniston puts it up long. Gets her own miss. Tries again and finishes. She's got 6, 54-30. Cardinals.
This has got to be Annie's lowest scoring game since
for a while.
When?
For quite some time. She's averaged 20 a game over her last 5. On the left side, it is Cropleen. Skip pass right side to Carlson. 3 minutes left in Carrington rolling. Carlson steps into a 3. And it's off the left side of the rim and out of bounds. It goes back to the Cardinals, who lead by 24. Here comes Sophie Spitzer. Here comes Mara Johnson. And a timeout called by Keenan Konchak. A Dactyl timeout with his team down 54-30 in the final 3 minutes on the I3G Sports Network.
On the field, every second counts, and when injuries happen, you need a hometown advantage. At JRMC Orthopedics, our local team offers fast access to expert care, so you don't have to travel out of town. From sprains and all the way to joint replacements, every same day, we've got you covered. The best plays start with getting back in the game. Orthopedic care that keeps you moving. It's right here. Visit jrmcnd.com to learn more.
Carrington by 24, BJ Walters, Tate Wolski, and Vinny Rappel. And let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Live from the Central City, this is Cardinal basketball.
The Cardinal is AM 1600 KDAK, Carrington, and FM 100.1 K261EW, Carrington. Locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
Well, Tate, this is pretty much, this is not pretty much. This is going to wrap up the number 1 seed for Carrington. And boy, oh boy, they're going to be a tough team to deal with in Devil's Lake. Here is Mara Johnson, right side. Thiel tried to throw it in off the foot of a Patriot. Instead, it's stolen. And Carlson is fouled by Nice, her second, team's third. And you figure they'll open against either Harvey Wells County or this Mayport CG team. And with the result last night, they'll probably either face Hillsborough Central Valley or Four Winds Minnewacan in a semifinal. Just from the neutral observer standpoint, you like that road to get to the regional final.
Yeah, you do. And speaking of, Mr. Broughton's going to start emptying the bench right now.
We're going to see Jordan Coleman. A block for Sophie Spitzer, and it's out of bounds to Carrington.
But, yeah, as you were saying.
And it is Mara Johnson checking out for Jordan Coleman. I would be shocked. And Kari Coleman is also coming in to get Sienna Top, who will get a nice hand as she exits a home game for the last time. Big hug from Josie Coleman. And now, big hugs from everybody. Here's Cody Thiel down the right side. Hesitates. The JV is in for Carrington. That pass is batted away and stolen. Now, Nice and Thiel try to trap in the back court as Blayton brought it forward. Now here's Carlson. Crosses over, gets downhill. Kaisa Carlson traveled. Good help side defense by Kari Coleman.
Yeah.
She just stepped where there was nobody and made Carlson take an extra step. And there's a steal and a layup for Kaisa Carlson. And she's got her season average, in fact, over it now. She's got 15. And it's 54-32 with under 2 to play. Cody Thiel, timeout Carrington. It'll be a full. Coach Broughton not wanting to see any turnovers. When you put your JV in, you don't want to see turnovers. We'll come back and finish up this one in just a moment on the I3G Sports Network.
The Carrington Area Healthy Communities Coalition is a partnership of individuals and organizations working together to create a healthier community in which to work, live, and play. They support alcohol, drugs, smoking, vaping, and suicide prevention programs and promote activities such as pickleball, yoga, and park improvement. Their mission is to promote and support physical and mental health activities, prevention services, and community learning initiatives that promote a healthy lifestyle for the people of Carrington and surrounding areas. Visit healthycarrington.org.
A minute 42 seconds remaining. What this also means is that the Cardinals a week from Monday will play at 3 p.m. We will be with you at 2:30 here on the I3G Sports Network for Carrington and either Mayport CG or Harvey Wells County.
2:30. Ugh. I get 7th hour off, thank goodness.
Here is Jordan Coleman, right side. Maya Nice drives the lane. Wraparound feed is stolen by Zerfis, who is fouled by Cody Thiel. And that's the last one to give. Cody's first. You know they want to get Jordan Coleman a basket. She's the only one out there that has not scored, or Kari Coleman a basket. She's the only one out there who has not scored this year. So you know they want to get Kari a bucket. Here's Carlson, spinning right, getting downhill, kick out. Here's a three for Zerfis. It's good. And Hudson Zerfis has 11. It's 54-35 Carrington. Here is Kari Coleman. Back to Maya Nice with 1:05 to play. Don't mean this. Timeout Carrington. Well, we'll get to that thought in a moment. Cardinals up by 19 with a minute to go on the I3G Sports Network.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they continue to work the land and plant their crops. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
In Carrington, see Randy Hui.
The thought I was going to bring up, and then Tate also has a thought on why this timeout was called, is you want the JV to be sharp because, and this is not meant disrespectfully, there's a chance they could play a lot a week from tonight in Lisbon. So you want them to be sharp. Now, Tate, why does he call that timeout?
To be honest, I think it's to get Kari a basket. Granted, she's the only one who hasn't scored, and I think he really wants to get Kari a basket.
On the roster, the only two that have not scored are Kari Coleman and Berkeley Thompson. Here is Jordan Coleman. Dribbling left, finds Kari. Dumps it down to Spitzer, who spins, fires, misses long. Backside rebound, Maya Nice had it, lost it, comes down to Crow Clean. And numbers for the Patriots, but Cody Thiel's pretty quick, and she forces something off the back of the backboard. Here comes Jordan Coleman. Towards Maya Nice and loose on the floor, and a held ball will give it to the Patriots. The shot clock's basically dead. There's a 2/10 of a second difference.
Ouch.
Coming up in postgame as Brooklyn Knutson checks in and Berkeley Thompson checks in and Mayport CG empty the bench. Josie Mostad, Briella Carlson, Kaisa's little sister, is in, as well as Knutson and Grandolin as well. Final meaningful possession probably. Straight away Grandolin. Coming up in postgame, Stat scores, a visit from Coach Broughton and a visit from Sienna Top. A dump down and a trap. And Knutson forces a held ball that gives it to Carrington. And more subs coming in for Mayport CG.
Subs? I like subs. Subway. Well, good.
Do not go handing out free advertising on these airwaves.
Oh, my fault.
The last 7 points of this game scored by Mayport CG. Here's Knudsen, 2 seconds, 1 second. Thompson, a three. Banks too strong. And the Cardinals lead wire to wire in clinching the #1 seed in the Region 2A tournament. They've defeated the Mayport CG Patriots tonight inside the East Gymnasium, 54-35. And our postgame report is next when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Rest assured that you'll be treated with the care and respect you deserve at Central Pharmacy. Conveniently located in the heart of Carrington and New Rockford, Central Pharmacy delivers the kind of attention and commitment to improving your health care that the big box stores just can't. Central Pharmacy does it all, from medical supplies to prescriptions, health and wellness concerns. Plus, we have a great selection in our gift, boutique, and decor departments. Visit us on Facebook for up-to-date info. Central Pharmacy, your one-stop in Carrington and New Rockford.
Is it time for you to switch banks? Hi, I'm Tiffany Paulson at Bank Forward in Carrington. At Bank Forward, we have everything you get from a big bank, but we're small enough to give you exceptional service. Make the switch and let us show you the Bank Forward difference. Call 652-2852 or visit bankforward.com today. Putting the customer first since 1927. It's simply the Forward way. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
Back in Carrington, the Cardinals are the number 1 seed in the Region 2A basketball tournament after a 54-35 win. Vinny, just before you get this, there's a big crowd down there for Siena Top. Get them just a second. There you go. The Siena Top fan club as Siena joins us in post-game. I mean, could you have drawn up a better senior night?
Yeah, it was amazing. Just all these girls are so fun to play with.
You're the number 1 seed in the region. You jumped all over them. My goodness, everybody was hitting threes tonight. That must have been fun to be a part of.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Talk us through, that ball game, because that's a game where early on it's very clear you guys wanted to get the ball to Mara. They don't have anyone that can guard Mara. And once you were able to do that, it allowed the rest of you guys to get open.
Yeah, for sure. Once Mara started working down there, just a lot of our three-pointers got more open.
So now you've got 2 games left. I don't have to ask you if you have the next one circled. All of you probably have had the next one circled for a year.
Yeah.
It's Valley City on Friday night at home. How excited are you for that?
We're really excited. It's going to be a hard game, but we're just ready to come out here and fight.
Now, I don't want to go making you emotional at all because you still got more work to do, but senior night does signify something for a high school athlete. What has all of this meant to you?
A lot. It's just all these girls. They've made my season so fun, and it's going to be hard leaving them next year, but I know they'll go do amazing things.
Well, Siena, congratulations. 7 points tonight. We'll see you Friday.
Yeah, see you.
That is the lone senior in the program, Siena Top. And now let's get her head coach in here, Andy Broughton, after his team clinched the number 1 seed in the region. And Coach, really, you look at that game, and it stands to reason exactly how it went. They don't really have a matchup that favors them against MK. You get the ball into her early. She scores the first 6, and it opens up that perimeter game for you to hit a lot of threes.
It did. Kind of tell of the first 2 quarters, like you said, we got the ball to Marquet, and then they collapsed. They were playing really help defense, and then you shoot, was it 6 girls with 6 different threes?
That's right.
6 different girls with a 3. That's sharing the wealth.
9 threes by 6 players. I was just looking at that. 9 threes by 6 players. And I tell you what, Mara Johnson has really found her stroke these last few games. She hits 4 more tonight.
Yeah, and that's important going down the stretch when your ball handler can hit shots. And but again, 6 girls hitting a 3. They're ready to shoot, confident shooters, and Marquet cleaned up some of those offensive boards in the second half, and that helped out.
So we didn't talk a lot about it in pregame. We kind of talked about it Saturday, but this is not the final goal. But your girls have worked really hard. You were trying to replace a lot at the beginning of the year. So to get the number 1 seed in the region is such a good accomplishment for this group.
Yeah, and like you said, even today with their first half, they built a good lead, but they're kind of perfectionists sometimes, and they were thinking of their mistakes. But they brought good energy and worked hard. And like you said, it's a step in the right direction. We're going to continue to go forward, and we'll have a tough battle on Friday night.
And you won't have to say a thing to get your girls pumped up for that one because it's a rematch of the quarterfinal from a year ago. I know there's a lot of respect between the two teams because, my gosh, you're facing one of the best teams in the state, Friday.
Sure, and it's kind of our schedule. Mayville's going to be one of the lower seeds, but any given night, those two, and you had a healthy Carpenter, and they're going to be a tough out for anybody. And Keenan does a good job, and so hats off to them.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win. We'll see you Friday night.
Thanks, BJ.
That is Cardinal head coach Andy Broughton after career win number 485 of his not near over but illustrious career as Carrington wins at 54-35. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll come back with the numbers from this one. Also, some just really surprising scores across North Dakota. We're going to do all of that when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Reach your summit with Kyle Smith and his staff at Summit Physical Therapy in Carrington. Serving the area since 1997, we offer treatment for pain relief, vertigo, wound care, sports and work injuries, as well as post-op and neurological rehab. Summit Physical Therapy has certified providers in dry needling, Raston, and myofascial cupping. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and in most cases, no referral required. Call us at 652-7179 to schedule an appointment today.
Carrington House Movers specializes in taking care of your building from where it is to its new destination. With their local location, it's easy to get a hold of them and get the job done. With nothing but 5-star ratings, there's no job they can't do. Carrington House Movers. Call them at 701-652-2378 for pricing and information. 652-2378. Carrington House Movers. Find them on Facebook or call them at 701-652-2378.
Cardinals win it 54-35 with Vinny Rappel and Tate Wolski. BJ Walters here with you. Let's give you the numbers from this one. Good balance from Carrington. Mara Johnson had 14, 13 for Mara Coots, 8 for Harper Coleman, 7 from Sienna Top, 6 from Aniston Hornet, 3 each from Maya Nice and Cody Thiel. And again, Carrington hit 9 threes from 6 different players tonight.
Wow.
Mayport CG, 15 from Kaisa Carlson, 11 from Hudson Zerfus, 5 from Kylie Cropleen, and 4 for Jaden Roeder. They missed Jordan Carpenter, 20 points per game missing there. No ties, no lead changes. Carrington led by as many as 26, and they win it by 19. The number 1 seed in Region 2A play, as the Cardinals will play at 3 p.m. a week from Monday against whoever loses the Mayport CG Harvey Wells County game. There are other scores to tell you about. Woo! If Thompson was a frustrated basketball team, they're not anymore. They destroyed Oak Grove tonight, 74-27. They took out some frustration. Addie Sage outscored the Grovers tonight. That's the kind of game it was. She also hit 8 threes.
Oh, wow.
So,
enough said.
Yeah,
Enough said.
She absolutely dominated tonight. Number 1 South Prairie Max getting a good game from Turtle Mountain, but it's 62-54 Royals with under 5 minutes to go in South Prairie. Boys basketball, it has not been close. It ain't going to be close. It ain't never going to get close. It's 60-43 with 2 minutes to go. 4 wins Minnewacan over Devil's Lake, and it was a minute ago a 25-point lead. This is a quick 8-0 run by Devil's Lake to make it look better than it really is.
I think if you're Devil's Lake, I think your reputation is on the line here because
they're about to fall to the 4 seed in this region.
Ooh, ow.
Thompson is going to be seated higher than Devil's Lake. You guys played Thompson twice, and I'm going to stand by this. You outplayed them twice. The shots just wouldn't go in. You outplayed them twice. You outplayed them Friday. You outplayed them here. And yet that team's going to have a better seed than Devil's Lake. That's shocking.
It is.
It is stunning. And it also means that in order for Devil's Lake to win the region, they have to beat 4 wins Minnewacan in a semi.
Carrington Cardinal basketball has been brought to you by Guard Dental, Central City Lumber, CHI.
So we'll see what that looks like because, quite frankly, 4 wins Minnewacan, they look like they're. Let's put it this way: they've been the most consistent team. Kindred has the bad loss to Oak Grove.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust Shiloh Christian.
I don't either.
I do trust Morel Dang. I do trust a Hall of Fame coach in Rick Smith.
I trust Beulah.
Do you? Because Devils Lake beat Beulah without the Palmer boys.
I trust Beulah.
All right. Well, we will see.
Hot take. Do not sleep on Wahpeton.
Now, that is a good shout. They've blown Devils Lake out twice this year.
Do not
twice.
Do not sleep on Wahpeton.
And Braden Steffens is about as good a guard as there is in this state. And he has been for 3 years. And so it's just that Wahpeton dropped from the EDC and everyone forgot they existed. Mm-hmm. Well, don't forget that Wahpeton exists. That was a state tournament team a year ago. They won the 7th place game. And now this year they're doing well. So Tate, enough about everybody else. Carrington have their first 14-game winning streak in 9 years. I don't even know when the last time they won 15 in a row is, but if they're going to do it, they've got to beat the defending champs, the Valley City Highliners.
I'm excited for it. It's best of the best, and you've got Katie Birchall coming into town against. You're going to see 2 of the best post players in the state go against each other, and it's going to be really fun.
I will tell you, my criticism of Valley City this year has been their guards are not what they were last year. And if your guards are not what they were last year against Mara Johnson and Harper Coleman and Anniston Hornet, that can spell trouble. Look, Sky Nielsen and Anniston Hornet is just as good a matchup as Katie Birchall Mara Coots is, and we know we're going to see those matchups on Friday.
Yep, you are correct.
The Cardinals will try to make it 15 straight Friday night. And we will be with you. 6:45 airtime here on KDAK The Cardinal on YouTube. Keep in mind, this game will be on KOVC, the voice of the Valley, 1490 and 96.3. As we will have wrestling on KDAK The Cardinal. But before that, you guys go to Minnewacan after they do this to Devils Lake. Again, we said at halftime, it's a free hit. Go play your best game, and whatever happens, happens.
You are correct. Go out and just play ball. That's all you can do.
That's right. Just go play ball. Our great thanks to everyone here in Carrington. Superintendent Janelle Helm, high school principal Connor Weber, and Athletics Director Carla Michelson. Now, speaking on behalf of them and our entire I3G Sports Network crew, including Vinny Rappel and Tate Wolski, my name is BJ Walters. One more time, our final count, Carrington, the number 1 seed in the Region 2A tournament after a very nice win over the Mayport CG Patriots, 54-35. We thank you for joining us tonight, and until Thursday night in Minnewacan, good night from the Central City.
Carrington Cardinal basketball has been brought to you by Guard Dental, Central City Lumber, CHI, St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Headlocks, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Beckett Insurance, Sendak, Facette Motors, Bank Forward in Carrington, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment, Dakota Central, Old National Bank, DJ's Home Center, Evans Funeral Home, Farmers Union Insurance, Randy Huey Agent, Retzlaff Seed and Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, the Carrington Healthy Communities Coalition, Central Pharmacy, Central City H2O Plus, and Summit Physical Therapy. The proceeding has been a presentation of I3G Media Sports on 1600 100.1 The Cardinal.